Hello? Is anybody out there? I don't think so. It looks like nobody's home. Oh well, maybe I'll just sign off. Nah, gotta give people a chance to figure out I'm here. Maybe. Maybe. Ah, Teresa! Hello, hello. How are you? How's mom? Okay, I'm here. Big whoopee. I keep messing with my layout. Nah, not happy with it, but it's it is what it is until I straighten things out a little more. We're probably going to change this whole room around. Hello, Heather. Okay. Well, we have two viewers out there. Yay! It's better than me talking to myself. It's kind of silly to do that. You know what they say if you're talking to yourself? Well, I'm glad you're good, Teresa. And mom's getting better every day. Yay. And Heather, the bunnies are looking so cute. They are getting big so fast. It's like they're almost doubling in size every day. They're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Yep, yep. Okay. So I'm here because Wanda's not going live tonight. She left a post on her channel because I was wondering. I'm waiting and waiting and waiting for the notification to pop up and didn't get it. And then I looked at the time, it's 10:01, and I'm going, okay, what's up? So I went to her channel and looked in the posts, and sure enough, she left a post a couple of hours ago, I guess, saying that she wouldn't be. Hello, Chris. Thank you so much. On the phone, but I'll jump in after. Okay. Sounds good. Talking to yourself isn't concerning. It's when you answer yourself that you need to start to worry. Oh, I do that too. Like, should I do this? Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you think, should I? Yeah, I don't know. Link, link. Yes, I definitely need to put the link in. Copy link. Now I need to bring my chat back up so I can post a link. Paste. Post. Pin. There. Thank you, Teresa. I would have forgotten. Uh, it's been a wacky week. and we're probably going to have another wacky week this coming week because I am bound and determined I'm going to get stuff changed around because I'm not happy the way it is now. And we need to do some deep cleaning. You know, typical spring cleaning stuff that you usually start in like March or April. Yeah, you know me. I'm a day late and a dollar short. But we're getting it going. And I have my heater on again tonight because it's been chilly. Still down in the 50s. It's like, gee. And it was raining off and on today, so we didn't do any barbecuing. We didn't do any grilling. Maybe tomorrow. I'm hoping. Let's see what's on sale tomorrow. Usually, if there's a Memorial Day weekend, they usually put, like beef steaks and stuff like that on sale. So I'm hoping they'll put some nice little T-bones or what's the other one? T-bone. Anyway, maybe some ribeyes. That would be really good. Bye bye, bye bye, bye. That's too cold. Yuck. The past few nights, though, it's been like 40, 41, 42, maybe, if we're lucky. Yeah, it's been a chilly May. We had a few really nice days up in the mid 70s, even up in the low 80s, but those didn't last very long. I don't mind if it's in the 60s, but the 50s? That's not very good for my achy bones. So let me see. We have 5 people out there. And with you two and Chris, that means we have a couple of lurkers out there. I don't know where they are or who they are, but I'm I don't even want to hazard a guess. Do I want to hazard a guess? I can't even see anybody that's online. So I don't know who it is. You know what? And I forgot to go to that website to get the words for the song I was looking for last night. It's kind of a Christmas song, but it's actually one of those that you can sing pretty much anytime. Anyway, yeah, that's definitely cool. I don't like cool. I don't mind if it's a little bit on the cool side, but when it starts getting down in the 50s, that gets to my bones and my joints, and everything starts not wanting to move right. Yeah, well, it ain't gonna do any good to complain about it because I can't change the weather like some people. 67. I don't even know what the temperature is now. I haven't looked. I don't like looking when it's that cold. It was actually, I think it actually got up to like 58 this afternoon, which is getting close to 60, but it wasn't quite. And by now it's probably down to 50 ish or even colder. Angie! Hello, hello, hello. I hope everything's okay over at your house. I don't know what the heck was going on with the dogs, but Tony seemed a little bit out of sorts over that whole thing. I can't say that I blame him. And the dogs really did seem like they were definitely keeping an eye out for something. I think Chris's advice was probably very good. Maybe put up some trail cams around someplace, especially out near where the animals are. Well, that's good. Yeah, it is weird. Absolutely. That's not very comforting, that's for sure. When the dogs start going kind of spastic like that, there's got to be something going on. I hope it wasn't Sasquatch. It would not surprise me, though. He's out there somewhere, hiding in the bushes. That's one thing that I could definitely believe that there's an animal out there that we don't see all the time, but they're probably out there. And we just don't really have any proof. But so many people have seen stuff that looks like a big ape that it's a very good possibility. They could be all over the world. Who knows? One of those leftovers from after the flood. Let's see what I have here. Bing, ba-ding, ba-ding. You know what? I'm going to go check to see what my temperature is. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh, you idiot. I hit the wrong switch. So the timer's going to go off in about 5 minutes to turn the light, the outside light, the one on the driveway, the corner of the house, the automatic one. I'm back. I hit the wrong switch. I turned off my automatic light from outside and I have to go back. You have to leave it off for 5 minutes before you can turn it back on again for it to work right. Hello, Peter. I'm sorry I wasn't in your live tonight. I was so busy. I was making supper and doing this and doing that. And it seems like every day I'm been doing something or other. And I didn't want to do anything today because it's Sunday. But you got to cook. Oh, thank you. That's my silly face. Did you ever see the video that I did singing happy birthday to Chris Leonard? It's in my list of lives. It was just a little short one. It was a silly one. I'm sure it shocked the heck out of Chris. And it scared the heck out of Amy. She said, I hate clowns. Sorry, I didn't know that. She hates bones. She hates clowns. Is there a correlation there? One can only wonder. I wonder, 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 wonder who put the who wrote the book of love? That's what it is. Ay, ay, ay. Did you ever see me wear it? It's right up here. If I can find the right side that has the short hair goes in front. Every time I put this hat on, I change my voice. This is me. I know how you feel, Peter. Trust me. This is my silly hat. When I start doing silly stuff. While riding in my Cadillac, much to my surprise, a little Nash Rambler was following me, about 1/2 my size. The guy must have wanted to pass me out, 'cause he kept on tooting his horn. I'll show him that a Cadillac is not a car to scorn. Beep, 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 beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep. I pushed my foot down to the floor to give the guy the shake, but the little Nash Rambler stayed right behind me. Oh, I can't remember the words. Dang it! Never mind. Oh, and now my dinger's going off. I'll be right back. I gotta go switch my switch back. Beep, beep. His horn went beep, beep, beep. Oh. I'm a coming. I'm a coming. Oh boy. Is anybody still out there? What the hell is that? Oh, Bonnie. Hi, Scotty. Absolutely. I had to turn my automatic light, the motion sensor light on. I accidentally hit the wrong switch. I meant to hit the kitchen, one of the lights in the kitchen switch, and it's right next to the one for the outside. And I hit the wrong one. So I had to go back and reset it. It takes 5 minutes to reset. I hope it works now. I didn't test it. I probably should. What am I drinking? Cranberry and grape juice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we has a guest. Hello?
Hi!
Hi!
Is this where the fun stuff is?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Good evening, ladies and germs and everybody in the ships at sea.
Absolutely.
Yes, I'm alive. Thanks to coffee. Whew.
What a friggin' day. Oh my God, it's still going.
Trust me, I know. I'm surprised I didn't get a bad phone call today from certain people going, why the heck did you send me a text at 4 a.m?
Because you needed to be warned.
So, Tony, do you have any game cameras where you can put up to help you keep an eye on things, my brother? Yeah, because I don't know, unless you responded to my question on that particular one, since I see you in chat. And hello, Peter. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Scotty. Hello, Heather. And who else am I missing? Who else? Teresa. Sorry, Teresa. Angie. Wait, I didn't see it in chat. Where's Angie? Hi, Angie.
She doesn't have a wrench, and neither does Tony. Do you guys want wrenches? I'll give you wrenches.
Yeah, she'll give you a wrench.
I'll give you a wrench.
Right across the head.
No.
Why do you think I got short hair? She knocked all my hair off.
Hey, don't you go spread rumors.
You know what you really got to watch out for that one is when she breaks out the yardsticks.
Yeah. Oh, hey, let me see. How can I do this?
Insert slot A into hole B.
I want to find the thing I'm looking for first.
The thing you're looking for.
Yeah.
Did you lose your thingamajiggy? Tony and Angie say, Tony says no wrenches. Angie says I'm good.
Oh, he doesn't want a wrench? Okay.
And Angie says I'm good. Did I miss Arlene? Hi, Arlene. She likes using the switch.
Paste. Open.
Open.
File not found. What the heck are you talking about?
I don't know. Depending on what file you're looking for.
Oh.
So let me. What are you looking for? Oh, I know what you're. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, it took me a minute for the brain to engage. I knew that was that one. So, yeah.
Don't do that. Don't go there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remove.
Oy vey.
I've had that picture in my computers since like the late 19 the what?
You need to check the whoop whoop.
I need to check the whoop whoop.
Look at chat.
Look at chat.
Capital letters. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. Troy, you're late. I'm here listening, but won't be in chat. I got a rag and water calling my name. Uh-oh. What did you do?
Calgon, take me away.
Hello, Emily. I did 20 things after work this evening. Oh, my word.
See.
That's one thing I could never do.
20 things?
No, working on Sunday. When I was brought up, people didn't work on Sundays.
Do you
Most
remember?
of the stores were closed.
Yeah.
Blue laws.
Yep. The blue laws. And then the other blue thing was attention shoppers. Where the blue light is special today. Prices on blah, blah, blah. Now, Kmart.
The blue light special.
So for those who had Kmarts, I miss TG&Y in Western Auto.
TG&Y.
Yes. It was like a 5-10, 5 and 10 type store.
A 5 and dime, you mean?
That one too. But Western Auto was like an auto hardware store. You could go in there and you could put something on layaway, for Christmas and things like that.
Shoes and all.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I know. We used to have a Western Auto. We used to have Grants too.
See, I've never heard of Grant. Or
Grant's department store.
So
that was way back. I mean, I think the last one, I think they finally went out of business in the 70s. They were around for like probably 80 years at least.
Angie says Southern 5 and dime. Special weather statement. Why is it going to be another late night? Can you call Mother Nature for me and tell her to get her act together?
I ain't got nothing to do with Mother Nature.
Well, every time I try calling, she's got me blocked.
Well, she's pagan, so she don't listen to me. So. I don't want to talk to her anyway.
But so did I miss did I miss all the fun already, or?
Oh, you only missed me singing the Little Nash Rambler, or trying to. I got stuck and I gave up.
You got stuck, huh?
Yep.
Did you have somebody with a 4-wheel drive come and pull you out?
No. There was nobody to save me.
Nobody threw you a life ring?
No,
So you went down with the Titanic, huh?
I did.
Oh no.
Yep. I gave up and said, dang. I didn't want to look it up and try and find the lyrics because, when I'm on a live, if I get sidetracked doing that kind of stuff, then I'm bound and determined to be missing chat for 10 minutes and then trying to catch up when I get back and can't catch up.
Understandable. That's what I was going to look at.
Let's see.
That one. Nope, I need to go down here towards Texarkana.
I know. Sad to say, Scotty, blue laws are non-existent anymore. I kind of wish they did exist because we wonder why God is smacking us around every now and then when we toss him out the window on Sunday. That reminds me of a song by Nancy Griffith, Love at the Five and Dime. That is a good song. I think I have it on my channel page. I love Nancy Griffith. Oh, she was awesome.
Yes, she was quite the person.
Nancy Griffith. Oh, she was awesome. I remember Zaires, but it wasn't spelt like that. It was Zaire.
Well, there was only one song that I liked from Nancy Sinatra.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. I did a mime to that in one of my elementary school. I think it was in 6th grade or something. Elementary school had a talent show. Grants had everything.
What was the song that had the words, "Those were the days, my friends. We thought we'd never end.
We'd sing and dance."
Yeah. What was that?
Those were the days. That's the name of the song. Those were the days, my friend. We thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd pick the life we choose.
We thought we could never lose.
Something never lose. Those were the days. Oh, yes, those were the days. Dun, dun. Yeah, I remember that. I can't even think of who the heck did it.
Well, I'm too busy sending out weather alerts.
So I remember Ames. Absolutely, Scotty. There was a lot of Ames in Massachusetts, all over the place.
Come on, internet, catch up. Thank you.
I am way back. I am not caught up yet.
Yeah, it looks like I'm going to be up till 5 a.m. again.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, that killed me. I slept till 1:30 this afternoon.
I would, Tony, but I've been wearing it and it's been giving me a headache. But here you go, Tony.
Question: Do
Does that help?
you have
Or do you want this, Tony?
Bonnie? I told you a
Okay.
long time ago that you don't have to be on Restream. You don't have to have Restream to go on the panel. All you have to do is just click on the link, and it'll open a window. And you put in, you give permission to use your camera and your microphone, and you put in your name, whatever you want to put in for your name. And
Your channel name?
yeah, usually it's your channel name. And I think that's about it. As long as it takes that you give it permission to use your camera and your microphone. Make sure that you select which microphone you want to use if you have more than one, or camera. And that's basically all you have to do. And then hit enter studio, and it'll automatically put you in the basement. Well, what they call the basement. And then the host, whoever's live you're on, which would be me at the moment, would turn your
would pop you about
and yeah, you and bring you up out of the basement and put you up on the screen. It's not that difficult.
Bonnie, I don't have Restream. I have StreamYard, and you see where I'm at. I'm here on panel.
Yeah.
And if I can do it, anybody can do it, because I got a 3rd grade education. I ain't as smart as that guy named Tony.
Hey, my dad had a 3rd grade education, and he was smart.
So
all the ladies at the hat shop used to ask him when it came time to figure out how many dozen hats they'd done, or how many, whatever thing they were working on. They'd come over and show them the slips of paper that they had written down for each thing that they did, and he'd add it all up and tell them what it was in his head. He didn't have to write it down. We're needing the Arcade soon. We're floating away. Angie, I know the feeling. Our pond keeps going up and up and up and up. I'm just expecting it to be going over the road pretty soon. And that won't be good, because the last time it did, it's washed away part of the road and they had to repatch it.
It sounds like you need to get your husband to go out there and get that rowboat and flip it over and have it tied to the front door of your house so that you can escape.
Thank God we got the boat, because, if anything ever happened.
Yeah. The geese are going like, this is for all the time. All the ducks and the geese would be like, yeah, picking on us. Ha! Now look who's on the water.
Beavers. It's all the beavers' fault. They have totally screwed up the pond.
Chris, I'm out of sync. My lips are starting moving way before you say comes out. Lori is fine.
How what? Oh.
Am I out of sync?
No. Who said that? Tony?
No, the Heather.
Really? That's weird.
Okay, I got that muted. Let me close the weather station. Okay, I've got my normal things set. So, unless it's because I'm getting all these weather alerts for all these different places, but I've got fiber optics.
Yeah, so. And you were fine. You were fine with me. So And I'm way over here in Massachusetts, which is even further away than
You're over yonder.
yonder.
Do I need to reboot my system?
And me putting on my weird wig. That's my Raggedy
Oh,
Ann
yeah.
wig. We made those.
While I was on the phone, I did notice that, but I had you muted, so I didn't know what was going on. All right, I'm getting a headache. This thing's got to come off right now. The
No,
sinus
that's
headache.
not good.
Well, all this weather and
I know.
And the barometric pressure's up and everything else. Chris quit saving the world. I took an oath, Angie.
I think I sent Laurie my schedule. When did you send it to me? I have no idea. The stupid thing is in a stupid wall. What?
Okay, Peter's name. I'm out of sync, so I'm going to bounce off. I'll come back. I'm going to restart.
Okay. Oh, and Tony's coming up.
Oh, well, good. I got a replacement.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Here he is. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Not too bad. How are you doing?
I am tired.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We, today we smoked some ribs and meatloaf, and you know how tiring that gets to sit right by your smoker all day.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
tired.
tough.
Yep. Tough job, but somebody had to do it. We had the ribs tonight, and it was really good.
That's one thing I've never tried. We don't have a smoker, but I've been wanting to try it on a Weber kettle to see if I could do it on that. I probably could, because I've seen videos where people have done ribs and other things on Weber kettles.
Right. My son has got one of those nice pellet feeder smokers, and I mean that it looks great, but I use the old type wooden wood fed, whatever. You throw a log in there and you go.
Yep. Throw another log on the fire.
Yep. I am just realized chat starts from the top and goes down. I'm used to going the other way. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I usually go to the YouTube site and I pop out the chat and do it as an overlay over, so I can actually see the YouTube chat, because I like it better going the way it normally does on YouTube.
Right. Ori, so you kind of look a little different having that wig on. I was like, what? I was walking by Angie's phone and she said, look at that. And I was like, what is she doing now? I thought it was funny.
That was the whole point.
Yep. I know. Orange man. You know, guys, I love our home. And the inside of a house is stained pecan, however you want to say it.
I love it.
And when I don't have that normal light I have over there that helps it brighten it up more, but this house, when you go to do, see, I've got a light for, I look at coins and different things. Maybe that's a little bit better. Now you can see me, my handsome side of me right here. Yeah. Okay. In here is terrible for lighting.
Yeah. I know. This place is not exactly the best either. We need to do some rearranging here.
Right.
He's back.
Who?
Chris.
Is he sleeping now?
Okay.
Hey,
Did it? Am my lips moving in sync with the discussion? Is it working fine now?
I had no problem with it before. It seems
It,
fine now.
it seems good, but it's pretty bright.
It's a
Here,
little.
Tony, I'll put on my hat for you.
There we go. Yeah, now we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do you ever watch Jake, Nunya, Texas, back 20?
No, sir, I don't. I haven't heard of
No,
that.
I don't think
He
I've ever heard of it.
he wears a aluminum hat. He's a prepper, a really big prepper, and I love watching him. And he has I think it's actually a cowboy hat. I think he has all tinfoil over, and he puts it on, and it's funny and it's pretty cool. I like it. It's Nunya, Texas, in the back 20, I believe what it's called. His name is Jake. I've known him for many years. I'll go 4 years, maybe 5.
Yeah, I've never heard of them. I don't think.
I'm trying to spell Nunya.
Let me see. I'll try to let me look it up real quick. I know he's on my thing, and I'll send it to you. Because if I spell it to you, it will be wrong.
You can copy the link and post it in chat.
You're asking a lot from me now. I'll send it to Chris, and if he wants, he can do that. I don't know all that stuff.
You hit Control C to copy
You already lost me.
and Control V to paste.
No, it doesn't work that good for me. Believe me. I'm sorry. I just Angie will tell you that I can mess up a wet dream. All right,
So-
let me see.
Did what question? Wait a minute. Hold on, Bonnie. What do you have to? Bonnie, were you listening? We both answered your question.
I
You
just
don't
jumped.
have to be on Restream to be able to come up on the panel. All you have to do is click the white link on the top of the chat page. You see the white link that says Laurie's Prepping for Heaven at the top of the page? You click on that link and it'll take you to a page. You put in your what your camera is, what your microphone is, and you give the link permission to use your camera and your microphone.
And then
You
there's
put
a
your
blue-
name in the little thingy that where it says put your name in here, and then you
blue button that says join stream.
yeah.
You click on it once, and then
And
it takes you into the basement, which you'll bring you up onto the Restream page, and you'll be in black and white over there. You'll be what's considered in the basement. And then Miss Lori gets a ding on her computer, and she, oh, look who we got here. And then boom, you come up on the panel.
Yeah. It's simple.
So
Even Tony could do it.
No, not because I'm having a hard time finding Chris right now. And I know him and I have texted and talked many times.
Yeah, but you got up on the panel, didn't you?
Well, that was kind of easy.
See?
Here we go. I knew I had Chris in here somewhere.
yeah, there you go. I just text you,
Well, I just text you.
and I got it.
All right, that is his channel. So it's just one of his videos.
Okay.
But he's a cool guy. I mean, I like him a lot.
Oh, okay. It's spelled that way. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So hang on. Oh, I'm subscribed to him. I'm not,
After all that?
but I will click and share the link. Copy link. Go back here. No, Chris. Silly goose.
Okay.
I need to go to home. Oh, look, who are those three people on the panel? Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix this light. Ugh.
Okay, there's his link.
Good night, Peter.
Good night, Mr. Peter. Have a good night, sir.
There's Troy. I want to say, Troy, it was a pleasure meeting you at the meetup.
And I can classify that closed. Okay. There we go. And yes, can I help you? You just went out a little bit ago, so you barked at all the dogs. Can you see I'm a little busy, or do you need to go out? Nope, you don't need to get in the trash. Back up. Thank you. Do you need to go potty? Yes, no. No. Forgive me. I'll be back, MacArthur.
Okie dokie. Thanks for the warning.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see if I can figure out where the heck I am in chat.
Troy, it was great talking to you. Believe me, it was. And it's good, you know channel names, you hear people's names, but it's great to put a face to it.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Now I'm just waiting for Lori to show up at a meetup, and I know the face. Just want to give her a big hug.
I'm telling you, I would love to be able to go, but I'm up here in Massachusetts, and it's a long way to go, and we'd have to drive because I can't fly. I will not fly. I am petrified of flying, and I just couldn't get on a plane. And besides that, I don't have a real ID, so they're not going to trust me.
Right.
Little old lady, I might take over the plane,
Yeah.
She could do it.
My son's in the background. Did you hear what he said? She could do it.
Yeah, I heard that. Yep.
Crazy dog.
We just got our real ID this past year. Actually, maybe early spring, because we had to get passports.
Yeah, because you're going on the cruise.
Yeah, and Angie already had her real ID because she works for the government. So
Yeah.
it's just a matter of me giving up my freedom, I guess, which they already knew anyway. And I got mine.
When is that? What month and when is that cruise?
August 23rd,
23rd.
and get back, I'm thinking the 1st or the 2nd, something like that.
Or is it on Princess or Norwegian?
Norwegian.
Okay. So I've already been to Canada, but I was on a military ship, so. But
Troy, definitely just send an email. We'll see what we can do. See when and where, and we'll go from there. Hey, Chris lives just an hour and a half north of me. We haven't met yet. Well, other than meetups, but yeah.
I was going to say,
I know.
I've only got to meet
Like
Willow and Coda once
Nay.
because I didn't get to see him at Mid America. But anyhow, I mean, I saw him off in the distance, but yeah.
Well, you didn't come over to the car and say hi at the camper.
Well, I was a little busy.
Yep. Meet and greet. You guys are so much fun. Yeah. I tell you what, next April. Yep.
You're not further than me, Emily. What are you talking about? You're from New York. You're closer than I am. I guarantee if you went to Google Maps, it would take you less than 24 hours to drive there. It'll take me 24 hours to drive there.
Yeah,
From
well,
up there, I would think so. Yeah.
we've talked about this, Miss Lori.
Yeah, I know. I'm supposed to get in my Learjet and fly off.
I will be more than happy to fly up there, meet you at the.
And drag me in the plane.
I will bring my pink police handcuffs, not the furry ones. For anybody that's asking, but I have pink handcuffs. I will
That's-
put pink handcuffs on. I've got the leg irons so that you cannot go spread eagle on the cabin door when we're going in the plane.
Well, that sounds kinky now.
It does.
No, I'll just escort her on the plane, throw her over my shoulder like a fireman's carry, and be going, yeah, we've got seats, F-23 and 24.
See if
I
you
tell
sit.
ya, I would love to meet every single one of you guys and give you big hugs.
See if you sit at the back of the plane. Just think about it. You're the last to know what's going on.
Yeah. The last one to kiss my ass goodbye.
You're it. You're the last one. Hey, Angie is terrified of flying in planes. When her and I met, I won't get into it, babe. Don't worry about it. But she's back there listening. When her and I met, it had been 24 and a half years ago. We went to Jamaica.
Got married.
And no, we didn't get married then. It was about 4 years later after we met, we got married. But we went to Jamaica to fly there, and she informed me she was petrified of flying. Well, I made a trip to a store, and I brought things back in a paper bag that she didn't know. So as we're starting to lift off and fly, I would actually flip up these little things, adult things, I should say. And her eyes popped wide open, and she couldn't believe it. And it made that whole plane flight fun. I gave her a card, how I felt. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And I actually thought about, yeah, I see Tony. I know, shut up. I'm going to be quiet. I can see her talking. Actually, I can feel the warm air in my neck, and she's not even in the room.
Yeah.
Well, I used to call him a Gibbs slap, behind the.
Gibbs. Yeah, I have one of those too on my.
I understand that, but the door's shut and she's that direction, so.
Yeah, but she's got long arms.
Oh, you got that right.
Where do I have that? Let's see. Is that in here?
First thing real quick, guys. I make fun. She makes fun of me and all that. Her and I are 100% opposite, but we are 100% in love with each other. It's the crazy thing. How people can be opposite 100%. I'm not talking a little bit, 100%. And we get along so good. It's nuts. Right, babe?
Nothing but crickets.
That's what I'm listening to. Nothing. Hello? Are you sleeping? Oh, no, I hear her texting. There's a text come around. She's not saying nothing. Watch. There we go.
Sure.
I knew it. But seriously, her and I are great. I love it.
Well, one day I hope to have that, But for now, I have the community,
I'm trying to find that stupid thing and I can't find it. It's gonna drive me insane.
It's going to drive you bonkers. Oop, too late. That already happened.
Yeah, well, that's true. Let's see. What is it under? Silly. It's not under the sillies.
I don't like that.
It's not under the sillies.
It's not under the sillies.
I'm surprised it is not.
That's really silly. Why isn't it under the sillies? Where the heck is it? I must have put it in a weird place because I can't find it. That is annoying. Oh, it might be in here.
Yeah.
There's always a but somewhere.
Yep. I wouldn't ask for nothing more. It's just been really good. Light. The light I'm using is actually to look at coins, and this room's terrible, so I'm trying to lighten you up a little bit.
Where do you now? If I can ask, and you don't have to answer it if you don't want to say, Tony, but where do you get your? I don't know if you're collecting silver or whatever, but where do you usually go? The coin shop.
I'm just going to say that I grabbed my coin, just regular change for now. Let's just say that.
Oh, okay.
There's other, but yeah.
Well, I didn't know if you buy silver or off other other people like Silver Oceans, or if you go to what is that money? Oh, it's not Money Market. Maybe it is Money Market. I have to.
Chris.
Okay.
But I do get a lot of coins from change. You can buy. Don't go to the bank and don't ask for bank rolls. Ask for people that have rolled their own money. You can order that in and get their change, because when you go to the bank and get, like, say I want to buy $200 in or $100 in quarters, they're going to send you the brand new quarters that just came out. But if you ask for stuff that's people roll, I forget what they call it now, brain fart, you'll get rolls from people that roll their money. You can get theirs, and you can search through all that stuff. Oh. There's a lot of different ways. I'm going to say right now, I probably have maybe 100 or more, maybe 200 wheat pennies. Yeah. Here's one big thing. This is really cool. Let me say this, and this came right from a friend of my family. This be back, okay, so 1976, when we had the bicentennial coin package that you would get 1976 to, what is it, 1776? You would get a packet. It would be the dollar piece, the 50-cent piece, and a quarter piece. Now, those pieces came in a clear package. I still have them. It's back in that room right there. A friend of my mom's, very close friend, she's a bank teller, and she gave my brother and I a certified, it was a sealed packet of coins. What happened?
She's doing she's putting up a gift, a video, okay. Or not a video, but
Jeff.
The Gibbs smack.
Anyway, the coins that I got, they come in multiple different ways. They come in pure silver, all three. They'll come in silver, regular coin type metal, and like 3 different ways. And I didn't learn about this about 6 months ago, and I remembered I had them. You can get them where they're all silver. And then the specific one of them is got to be in a D code. I hear her laughing for some reason.
Yeah.
I happen to have that in that pack, and it's still sealed from the bank. Never been scratched, nothing. I don't know what the value. I need to bring it to somebody and get it graded. I have that pack still, all 3, which is a silver dollar, silver 50-cent, and silver quarter.
Hi, Susan.
Why is Angie laughing?
Probably because you gave me a sign.
She says I talk too much, so.
It's all right. I'm still waiting for Angie to ship me those supplies.
Somebody just popped in the basement.
I can guess. Oh my no, that's not who I was going to get.
I never expected that one.
Mickey.
Hello, Mickey.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Oh, causing trouble as you normal.
No,
Yeah.
no. This is on Restream, and I just wanted to see if I could get in because I kept getting a message earlier when I was trying to go in on Red Dirt Rooster Road that said I was blocked. And so I thought, well, you know, if Lori's on tonight, I know she's on Restream. So I'll check and see if she'll let me in the door.
I'll always let you in the door.
Well, I was just like running a test. I wasn't
Just to
coming
see
in
if
to
it'll
interrupt
work.
the conversation. But I knew that I hadn't touched any settings or anything. So anyway, I just
That's-
wanted to come on and see if I can get in the door. I did. So, hey, Chris. Hey, Tony.
Hey,
Lori.
How you doing, Mickey?
Well,
I
I'm doing
saw
my-
your video today. Your little quickie.
Yep.
Well, that was a test too. I was just wanting to see if I could take my phone outside, film something, and say, and while I'm still on the porch, say, go put it to a short, you know, through the whole phone, YouTube thing, and type some words on top of it and say, publish it. I was just trying to see if I could do that. So
Well, you did it, and you did it good.
it worked. Yeah, I was amazed. So,
Yeah.
Just
Where's
saying,
the bee?
we see you at the meetups.
well, I know. Yeah, I'll get grumpy if I start talking about that.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
We
Anyway,
don't like
yeah,
grumpy Mickey.
it's not my normal, but I would get grumpy if I started talking about them meetups.
Did you get MT's the TARP thing about Mid America 25?
No, I'm sure he's mad at me. He didn't say
No.
My guess is he just got home and they're worn out, and plus they hadn't had the time to do that. I saw where they were doing that, but I haven't got it yet. If I did, I'm gonna hang it behind, you know, so it can be seen and anytime I'm in a live or something. So
Susan
do-
at My Country Homestead says, hi, Mickey. She said,
Hey,
hello.
hi, country.
There's a lot of
And,
Now I have a face to the name.
and also, I don't know how to pronounce this, but Muglet.
M. Buglet. It's Emily.
Buglet.
It's Emily.
Oh yeah, M.
She used to be M74 or something.
Oh, there's Troy.
Yeah, Troy's in there. And Angie and Tony and
fire.
yep, Heaven's Fire and Heather.
Hey Tony,
Yeah.
I left you a message in that live. They wouldn't let me in, but and I saw. Did you see it?
About your something about you. I seen something. You did. I did see something.
Yeah. Well, somebody left a comment back. You or Angie won. They said okay.
Well, it may be.
It had to be you because Angie's more personable than you. But,
Yeah. Well, actually, what?
anyway, what the message was that I know that you're more serious at Our Cabin in the Woods than people like me, but you got some work coming pretty soon. You're
That's me.
on the art tablet, and it's not serious. It's all, well, Chris knows it's cartoon. So
That's fine. We're good.
this is for Angie because she smiles more than you, but you're in it too. So anyway, I'm just saying.
Hey, I'll get a hold of MT because I know for a fact.
No,
what's going on.
don't do that. Don't do that. I know Mike and Terry, and I know that they're gonna get around to it. I'm anxious, but no, don't do that, please,
All
Tony,
right.
because I understand, man. They just got back. You guys have only been back a week or so, you know,
Right.
a week now, and then on top of that, y'all all worked at that meetup and stuff. And yeah, man, no. Now, after a month from now, Tony, I'll be trying to get a hold of you saying, hey, get a hold of Mike and Terry for me.
Hey, do you have your same phone number?
Yeah.
Have you got my message?
No, I got a brand new phone, Tony. A brand new phone number and everything. I'll shoot you that number.
Do that because Josh Sherman.
Yes. Yep.
He has been trying to get a hold of you hard.
Well, let me send you, Tony. Let me send you my new cell phone number. I'm getting all upscale now. My phone's been turned off for a year just because I wouldn't go down there and get it turned back on. And that's the reason I came into Lori's chat tonight to see if my settings were weird or something, because I went into Red Dirt Rooster Road and it's like nothing would work. I'd click the links and stuff, but it wouldn't work. And it's never happened before. But ever since I got my new cell phone number, all these settings and stuff are crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't have a smart wife like all you other guys. So I gotta struggle through it, you know.
Yep.
Hey,
But,
if there's any single beautiful women out in the chat that know how to run an iPhone, hey, I'm just saying.
I thought you were married, Mickey.
You're what?
I thought you were married.
Oh no, man, I'm not even dating.
All right.
Well, hey, don't insult nobody out there in the world, because there's not too many that can put up with me. No, I'm not. I'm very single and very looking.
Very looking. I love it.
I'm looking for a driver that can drive a fifth wheel RV.
Okay.
You need a country girl.
Yes, country girl. I've got a list of things that I'm fixed to put out a video on, which is my checklist.
Your want list.
Oh no, it's my checklist. I've been wanting a long time. I finally gave up and said, "This is what I'm going to have, not want to have." Hey, and if you knew me really up close and personal, you'd know it's got to be, not a wannabe.
Mickey, Troy said, Mickey, I made something for you, but I'm holding it until we finally meet face to face. It'll happen next year.
Troy Sutton, if you're talking about Troy Sutton, he's one. I've got a lot of regrets not making it to the meetups. Troy Sutton's one of those because he's somebody I really, really want to meet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, I want to meet that Texas Raider guy, that Chris guy, because
I don't know who he is.
I saw all these people walking around at the meetups wearing these awesome T-shirts. And so while y'all were at the meetup and everybody's walking around wearing these cool Texas Raider T-shirts. I just kept going out to the mailbox, coming back in, going.
I don't have your address, Mickey. I need
Going
your
back out
address.
to the mailbox, coming back in.
Hey, Mickey, don't worry. I don't have a shirt either, so don't worry. It's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, so
Chris, brother.
if the upper echelon don't have one, I don't feel so bad.
Can I interrupt for a second? I got to say hello to a couple of people.
No.
Catherine at Roseland Creations and Bayou Back 40 herself, Christy.
Christy. Hello, sister.
And High Country Homestead, Susan. I like Chris's icon. Chris. Chris isn't here. CHRIS. Emily, you should know better.
So, Mickey, I'm going to email you and I'm going to ask for your information because on your about page, it doesn't have an address. So I need your address. So I'm going to email you. So watch for it. Do you want me to use Gmail or do you want Yahoo email?
Hey,
For me,
just send it to the one that's on my about page. And that should be Critter Creek Rescue at gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
I've got a whole new email set up for artwork. Okay. That way it comes in if somebody's wanting something, or wanting to be put on the list, they can send it to one place. But I'm not ready to announce all that yet, Chris, more than what I already have. Just send it to the one that I sent the art to you on. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Just
sir.
send it to that one, and I'll respond to it.
Mickey. Angie
Yes,
says Mickey Mickey looking for an 18-wheeler overall wearing hot chick.
See, Tony, your wife is awesome. Yeah.
Susan is down in Australia and she's in winter time. It's very cold there today.
And it's even, it's not one of those must love beer. It's must tolerate beer.
Yeah.
Love you too, Angie.
Hey, Mickey, don't say.
If anything ever happens to Tony, I'm kidding. I would never ever say that live on
She's all yours. Good luck. Hey, Mickey, don't say where, but are you close to OKC? And if so, southwest, east?
Yes, sir. I'm just about 15 miles down the I-35 south.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And in case you need more information that we play football in this town. I'm in Norman. Yeah, I'm not scared.
Norman, ooh. Norman, ooh.
Wait a minute, Norman, like in what was that movie with the hotel?
Bates Motel.
Well, yeah, if you show up at the place unannounced, it'll be like that.
That's right. That's exactly the way I feel this past week, yesterday, 2 days ago.
Yeah, I saw that video. I had a kid about 6'6" walk in the back door about a few months back. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, it's getting nuts. Why do you think I keep saying I've got to get out of this city?
Yeah.
He decided he's just gonna walk in the back door. Now, there's no gates that he can come through. Okay, so if somebody walks in your back door and there's no openings, they come over the fence, and I'm headed back in, through the kitchen, and there's this 6'6" kid about 29, 30 years old standing there, and I go, excuse me, you might be in the wrong place, because I'm never within reaching distance behind myself, and he goes, well, where's the party at? And I said, well, it's fixing to get started, you just don't know. And I said, what are you doing in my back door? He goes, well, I came to the party. And I said, well, if you did, you climbed over the fence to get here. Fast forward. Norman Police Department showed up on the street corner where I had him sitting with his wallet in my hand, with his hands on his head like this. When Norman Police Department showed up, and they said, "Put your gun down. Put your gun down." I said, "Oh, excuse me. Put it down. Put it down." I said, "I don't have one. I didn't walk him out here with that." And they asked him point blank. They said, "How did he get you on the corner?" And the guy told him. He said he explained to me what was going to happen if I didn't. That's a true story. The only part I left out is the first thing he did. I let him out the front door so I could go set him on the corner. He decided to take off. So I caught him about 2 blocks away and brought him back, or about half of a block away, and brought him back and set him down in the corner until the officers could show up and do something. Right. But anyway.
Email sent to you, Mickey.
Right, I don't even know why I told that story. I guess I'm just wanting to feel young again. But it wasn't that long ago. But
well, I can tell you, I'm at the opposite end of Oklahoma than because Tony's in the middle of you, and so it's like you're towards the bottom, then there's Tony, then I'm up at the top.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we're strung out through Oklahoma. I mean, point blank,
Oklahoma strong.
Yeah.
Yes,
I was just trying to be quiet in case Lori needed to say
something. I'm trying to catch up with chat while you guys are yakking on and on and on, but I'm listening at the same time.
Well, I keep watching and see if anybody types my name in there in bright orange letters. Otherwise, I can't see it. But
is Josie in here? I can't see his chat.
Who? Jonesy? No. Somebody was talking about him. High Country Homestead is Susan, and she's in Australia. She's in Victoriaville, and she said Jonesy is in Tasmania.
I got it. Yeah, I see now.
Not too far away from her.
Give her my number too, because I love to hear Australian women call my name.
Mickey, calm down.
Hey, my biggest phone bill, maybe the reason it's been shut off for a couple of years, was to a friend of mine that lives in Australia. And I don't really like her that well, but I love listening to her talk. I'm kidding. She's big into dog rescue like I am. So anyway, I know I've said this before. Does anybody ever notice how irritated Chris looks when I'm talking?
No, he's irritated because he's looking at his phone and watching all the storms blowing by.
I was going to say,
I don't know if you can hear those things in the background, but we are getting pounded.
we had a huge thunder strike just a minute ago.
Yeah.
There you go. There's OKC right there.
I'm going to apologize to the chat for rambling on.
Let me bigify you.
Yep. Look at that.
Oklahoma City is right there.
I'm right down below that.
Gotta go scroll up more, and we're in it.
Yep.
Yeah. But there you go. There's the.
And it's
And
going
guess
north.
what? It's called train effect. It's going to be coming towards. It's already hitting Mickey, and it's going to be coming towards Tony.
I'm hearing it out there now. So.
Yeah, I switched you around because
Yeah.
it was backwards. It was heading west.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
That means I gotta switch
confusing
back
when it looks
around.
like it's going west, and I'm going, why is it going west? Oh, that's why, because the camera's backwards.
All right, so so I can get my pointer.
Yeah, there you go.
Because otherwise, if I stay in what you had me, I'll be pointing up here, and it'll be like,
Yeah.
anyway. We know how my pointer finger goes.
That's Mickey.
Hello,
That's
Serena.
Tony. That's Chris.
All right.
And that's
I-
Mickey.
I said Mickey. Yeah.
Oh, my apologies.
Oh, there's Tony's weather thingy. Hutchie.
You see OKC. You see
And
Chandler up to the top right. We're somewhere in the middle of all that on that highway.
Taylor.
Chandler to the top, to the right side of that highway. That's Chandler. And you got OKC, you've got Inman. There's a main street that goes right there. That's
Oh, I see. And
Yep.
We're somewhere in that area.
You're somewhere on planet
Yeah.
Earth. Okay.
I think you may know where we're at. I'm not too sure, but I can always text you that. Here, hold on. I will.
Okay, let's see. Now I got to catch up with Chad again because I've been playing around with the guys.
I'm not going to say a word.
She was watching the weatherman.
I was watching the weatherman. Yeah.
I won't say it.
I
Tony.
got you. What do you mean a cracker phone? It looked darn good, babe.
He's grumpy anyway, Chris. I don't
Go
know
to your room.
why you won't say it. There ain't nobody wants to go see him anyway. He's grumpy.
She's got the door open now. I have to be careful what I say because she can come in real quick and hit me in the back of the head.
Troy said, y'all know I'm listening to make travel plans for next year. Because next year he's planning on taking a month of traveling around between Oklahoma and Arkansas and that whole area.
Okay, I appreciate you letting me in the door. I'm gonna get out of here and let you guys actually have a intelligent conversation.
You can stay as long as you like, Mickey. Don't worry about it.
I know, Lori. I appreciate you, but I really just wanted to see if I can get in because I didn't get the same notice, and you're on a restream, and so that's the reason I wanted to make sure I could get in, and that's not what the notice I was getting when I was over at Red Dirt. It kept saying you've been blocked, and I thought it's either Red Dirt, Rooster Road, or Paul Case because there's the only two in there.
Hey, Mickey, hold on. Do you have the same email?
Yes.
Okay. Just, I think you've already got my email, so email me your number, and I will get that. And you need to get hold of Josh Sherman.
Yeah,
And-
I'm gonna send that to you tonight, so that you can send it on to Josh Sherman with my phone number and my email. So
All right, got it.
I'll do that as soon as I go.
That's fine.
Okay. Well, if
Yeah.
I don't, I'll forget.
All right, love you, buddy. You're a great man. Thanks for everything you do for everybody.
Thank you,
I
Mickey.
appreciate it. I love you all. And if you're in the chat, or you're here and I've already sent you a piece of artwork and you want something new, just just email me.
Yep.
I'll put you on the list, and the list is getting shorter. Knocked out 8 this week, and some of them were just my want tos. But anyway, we're getting closer, and I'll see you guys soon at some meetup somewhere, unless it's Tony and Angie. I may show up at their house.
You can do that. You got my number.
I'm kidding. I don't know where they live.
No, you can. I'll give you my address. You can
No,
come
man,
up.
I was just messing with you. But
See,
actually, sometime when I get near that area, then I'll send you an email and say, hey, or give you a call and say, hey, you want to meet in town for lunch? That's just so I can see your pretty wife again. I'm just saying.
Well, never mind. I was gonna say, so you can always call me. Never mind.
Keep
See you
following.
later. He's gone.
Hey, thanks for dropping in. Love you. God bless. Hello, Serena.
Your phone's gonna ding, Tony.
What?
Send the arc.
I said, Tony, your phone's gonna ding.
I got him vibrate. All right.
Angie said, send the
Oh,
arc.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, I didn't know you had it. So
We just got issued a flash flood warning, Serena
I
said.
All right.
I have an ancient Samsung Galaxy. Oh, I had one of them.
Who said that?
Susan in Australia, the High Country Homestead. She says, I have an ancient Samsung Galaxy. I have mine. Where the heck did I find that the other day? It was in a drawer somewhere.
your phone?
Yeah, it was my old phone that I had before I got this one.
I'm gonna go get Faith.
Oh, wow. She's been out there for a while.
Well,
I'm surprised she hasn't been crying to come in.
Mickey, I know you hear me, brother. Believe me, there's no issue. You're good. Love you.
Absolutely.
Yes, we got you.
excuse me.
I love what Mickey did us a shirt a couple years ago. We love it. We don't want to change it too much, but we also have another decal that another one of our friends made, and I really wanted to somehow maybe put one on each one of our shirts on the back and front, or combine it. I don't know, but it's something I want to talk to Mickey about, because I really like what he did for us, and also Brandon, he made something for us originally.
Uh-oh. Now, why is it? Why are you backwards now? It's
It's veterinarian.
time for treats.
You know, dog treats are good for humans also, right?
Well, I used to when I was a kid. I used to eat Purina dog chow by the
Well,
handful.
I was outside smoking the meats, and I came outside and gave the dogs a little peanut butter bone. I walked outside and had a bone in my mouth. I was chewing on it, and Angel looked at me and gave me a weird look. It's good. You can eat it.
My friend's son used to eat milk bones all the time. He'd give one to
I've
each
got a
of the
box up
dogs,
right
and then
up there.
he'd chew on one himself. It's like, ew, how can you stand those things? Oh, you try them, they're really good. I took a bite of one, and I was like, yuck. No, thank you.
Most animal food is human. A human can eat it. You need to research it, but you can.
Yeah,
Basically,
depends
the
on
food
what
that
kind
the dog is dried out. So most of the vitamins and everything is dried out of the food. Think about it. You're talking about meat. You're talking about chicken. You're talking about whatever it is, venison. You all eat that. We all eat that. It's dried out for dog food. It's the same stuff. Angie is texting like crazy. I hear her phone going nuts. I think I'm going to get some crap right now. Watch.
Why is Mickey leaving? I know. I tried to talk him into staying, but he decided he wanted to leave. It's he can do that.
Only Tony. Yes, my love.
Try that poo-poo
Mickey
turd.
makes everyone giggle. I had the closest last bird perch on the hundreds of hummingbirds channel today. Okay. I have no idea what that is.
Hi, Ace.
Hello, Ace. Okay. My stupid chat jumped as I just tried to go down, scroll down a couple of chat posts, and it went to the bottom. I hate it.
It did what?
It
It
did
did
what?
what?
It did it. It went and down to the bottom.
Do you have any foo-foo spray?
I don't have any poo-poo spray.
Okay. Hey, quick question. I need to take a break. Is there a way that I can
I can't help you with that.
restream? Can you stop your video and wait a minute. Let me try something. I'm gonna do
Yeah, you muted your microphone.
all right. Okay, so I think the camera is to the right. So I'm gonna try this.
Disable the camera.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Mickey sent you his contact,
Who?
Tony. Mickey just sent you his contact. He said in
Okay.
chat.
All right. Good enough. I'll be right back.
Okay. We'll be here. Maybe I can catch up with chat.
Oh, I'll just be quiet.
Oh, no, you don't have to be quiet.
Probably good. Lauren!
Lauren! Oh, I am so far behind in chat. Dang it.
How far are you behind?
I'm back at 12:03. So I'm 4 minutes behind. Cute, Serena. Does Mickey have a wife? And if so, is her name Minnie? No. Ace, how are your eyes? Have you got some new glasses yet? That's what Susan was asking. And Troy says, Ace, my sister from another mother. My sister from another mother? No, your sister from another mister. And the father I never met. Oh my goodness. Angie, when we were talking about eating dog biscuits, dried out poo-poo turds, not consumable. How are you, Lauren? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Critter Creek, Tony sent you contact number. Okay. I told a couple of jokes earlier. Yeah, I saw them, but most of them were ones I've seen before. But the new people might get it, like to see it. The steaks we got in the Navy were one grade below dog food. If that tells you anything, says Troy.
You got steaks in the military?
Yeah, I
Wow.
wonder where he got those. He must have been special. It says, howdy, and in parentheses, put your name here.
Can you imagine if Mickey met up with a female truck driver that was long haul or over the road driver? Oh my gosh. I could see Mickey riding right seat, and he'd be sitting there doing his artwork and all that, and she'd be over there driving, and oh my goodness gracious.
Yep.
Mickey'd be going all over the US.
Yeah. He'd be in heaven. Emily was asking him, why are you leaving, Mickey? Mickey, you don't have to go. Why are you leaving? And Mickey says, because I am only likable in small doses. Not true, Mickey. No wife, no gal friend. Glasses are not the problem. I got this nutty people. What? Glasses are not the problem.
I got this nutty people.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What's that got to do with your seeing things? Keeping an eye on a line of storms heading our way. Ugh. Yeah. I know what you mean, Lauren. Trust me.
It's funny that she mentions that, because there it is. Yeah. I've got your side there, partner. I'm watching too.
I use my glasses all day long. I have my reading glasses.
You got your driving glasses.
I have my sunglasses, prescription sunglasses that I wear when I go out and drive, or just going anywhere in the car when the sun is glaring in my eyeballs.
Aren't those the ones that when you go lay out at the pool, in the the butler comes out and
I have a beach in the backyard. Why do I want a pool? There's a pool company over there. I wish they'd clean up the pond a little.
I'm just saying, Vindola. royalty. Be people with Lear jets and all that.
Exactly. People have dogs.
If anybody goes to Lori's house, you have to wear certain type of clothing that has a double-breasted suit and or a tuxedo. And you walk in and say, "Yes, shaken, not stirred. I'll take a sweet tea."
Shaken, not stirred. I love Sean Connery.
Yeah, but also my second favorite 007, I just went blank. he was just the last one. What's his Craig?
Oh.
Craig.
Ew. Ew. I don't like any of the other ones except Roger Moore and Sean Connery.
Oh no, Roger
Yeah.
Moore. Oh no way.
Yeah,
Sean Connery was the 007
right.
and all.
And none of the other ones could live up to him by a fraction. Oh, you sure your favorite wasn't George Lazenby? On Her Majesty's Secret Service? No. No.
No.
It wasn't
If they would
ours
have kept
either.
him, it would have gone.
He was
down.
horrible.
And then they came out with A Man Like Flint, the spinoff.
Yeah. What the heck was the name of that actor? I can't remember.
Oh, he was in oh gosh, the Magnificent Seven.
Yeah.
Now Mickey I got it, Mickey. Thank you.
you. Ew. Troy said those steaks were not special, but they were always green when you open the boxes. Ew. I don't want no
Well,
green steaks. Thank you very much.
In my military service, we were lucky if we had meat, other than because it was always pork roast, pork this, pork.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah. But we were under the Department of Transportation when I served until they decided to actually upgrade them to Homeland Security now.
We eat a lot of pork, a lot of chicken, and beef. It's usually hamburg, but occasionally we do a nice roast or some nice ribeye steaks. I love ribeyes or T-bones.
I'm a porterhouse.
Porterhouse. I was trying to think of that earlier. Thank you. Because I was thinking tomorrow, if the rain goes away and we actually have a decent part of the day where we can grill some steaks, that would be really good.
Oh, I was thinking you were going to say that you were going to go get some clams. And yet, Karina, the square roots. I get it.
I need reading glasses. Yeah, I hate not being able to see without mine, too.
Thank you, Mickey.
I do. I have a beach in the backyard. A whole beach, yeah. There's no sand. It's all gravel. And the weeds come right up just a couple of feet out from the shore. It's not exactly what you'd call a real beach. We call it a beach because it used to be at one time the town had it as a town beach. That was before the family that bought it moved this house here.
So what you're saying is that if each one of us donates a bag of play sand,
we could have a sandy beach.
I know you would be out there in your swimsuit, and you'd be out there making sand castles and all sorts of things.
Getting burnt to a crisp.
You would have one of those cabanas.
It's been so long since I've actually been able to get out in the sun. Of course, with the medication I'm on, I'm not supposed to be getting too much sun.
How long has it been?
And then they wonder why you end up with vitamin D deficiency. He's back. Welcome back, Tony.
The dogs were wanting popcorn.
The dogs
Where-
were
wait a
wanting
minute.
popcorn.
You got to bring where I'm trying to look.
Hold
I
on,
can't-
Willow, where you at? Coda is right. I'm afraid to mess up the thing. Hold on.
Yeah, don't mess.
I
with
know,
the
I
camera.
know, but I'm going to show it to you. Coda is right here. Willow, hey, where'd you go?
There's Coda. Hi,
Willow.
Coda.
Come here.
She's like, I was in with Mom.
Task in progress.
It
Do
did
not
it.
disconnect the power source.
Every time he moves his camera,
I
it
know.
does that. Dang it.
Oh, Tony done it again. Okay. I saw those jokes before, Serena. Sorry. They're only funny once. He's back again.
All right, I think I'm back.
You're back. You can disregard my
I
phone
got it.
call.
It's whenever I move
was trying
this camera, it always disengages.
Yep. You got to make sure that the wire is loose enough so that you can move it without disengaging the camera.
Well, actually, the camera that I'm using is very old, and it's on a
Do I
flat.
need to give you my camera that I
No, I
got?
can get another one. I just don't like to spend money.
Who does?
I was just going to charge you an arm
That's
and a
why I'm
leg,
not going to use it.
as Paul Case would say.
Here comes Willow. She's here.
Or a thumb?
Willow is to my left, and I'm not moving the camera.
Don't move the camera.
Hi, Willow. Miss you.
She's
Hello,
eating.
Willow. Hello, Coda.
Coda and I, when I got to meet Coda just came right up to me, and Willow was like, I'm off over here. I don't have time for these people.
Yeah. Coda is they're both very, very friendly. Coda is to meet everybody. Willow used to be that way. Come here, babe. What you doing? I just think that
Lauren says, woo woo, I love Huskies.
yeah. I don't know.
I have a neighbor that has two.
Willow has gotten a little old. She's almost 7, I think, or 6. Anyway, not her attitude, just that she's very like laid back, you would say. I don't know. She's very friendly. I mean, don't get me wrong. She listens.
Well, she came up and smelled me.
She
but,
listens
You know.
super 10 times better than Coda what to do. She understands. Her and I think the same. We go for walks. She looks at me and she knows. Coda is starting to learn. Actually, in the video that you've seen about, I think there's somebody on our property, and at the end of the video, you can hear about a phone call. He was dead on. Something was wrong. I mean, he was like a sergeant. I mean, complete stiff and walking to the property fast and hard, looking around. So, I mean, Willow's my girl. I mean, she's a good girl. I can tell her. She knows what I'm saying. She feels me. When we're walking, she'll turn around, look at me, and I'll nod or say, "Go ahead." She's like, "Okay, it's okay if I go." We're on it 100%. She's a good girl. I mean, super good girl. Here, you want some? Coda? So, yeah, they get popcorn maybe every night or whatever, but they love it.
My comment got a heart from Critter Creek.
Ooh.
That was from his video that he posted earlier about the rain and the storm. No, I heard that crack of lightning while he was doing the video. It was like, oh, that's close. That is not far away at all. Because it was like, less than 2 seconds and it was booming.
Yeah, Troy, it was kind of creepy. I know the video doesn't show it, but walking the property and knowing how they're reacting, especially seeing how they reacted when we were in the house, they were full attention, looking out the windows, walking around. I mean, especially him. I've never seen him act that way. I would say to me, he's a wuss because he's scared of a squirrel. But when this happened, he was hugely stepped up. That I thought if someone popped out of the corner somewhere, he is on it. Bad news.
Yeah.
Angie goes, yeah, bad news.
Absolutely.
Now Willow was there too, but the Willow is a Siberian Husky. I'm going to say that Coda would be more of a guard dog because he is a mixed Great Pyrenees Husky. So he has that Great Pyrenees protection guard dog.
Oh, I didn't know he was part Pyrenees.
Yeah.
One day you'll have to look at Willow and I'm sorry, Tony, Willow and Coda's face, and you'll look at the snouts, and you'll see a difference.
Yeah.
And you'll see in Coda that you'll see the Pyrenees in Coda, which both dogs are great, lovable, like Tony said, friendly dogs.
He's got a more boxy looking head. He doesn't have that the narrow snout.
I've been able to take Willow before Coda came along, so we're going to go back 2.5, 3 years ago. Willow and I went everywhere traveling that I can bring a dog. I brought her with me. Absolutely every store I can get her into, she was with me. She's not what do they call them? A service dog. She's not a service dog at all. But when I was at one of the feed stores close to me, and she's always going in there. This particular weekend, we were there, was a Saturday, and when she walks in the door, she always howls, and because she knows she's going to get a treat. And the girls, the ladies behind the counter, whatever, would always yell out, "We hear you, Willow. We're coming with your treat." And they would all walk around with a treat, and she'd sit there and get her treats. This one weekend, there ended up being a bunch of kids. I don't know if they had a kids' weekend thing going on or what it was, but as soon as I was choking on popcorn.
Don't do that.
Yeah, no. When she got her treat, all these somebody tapped me. I can't remember if it was a lady or man, whatever, said that these kids want to meet Willow. Is it okay? Or meet your dog is what it was. I said, yeah. And I turned, and there was a line of kids. And from what I remember was something about a youth growing or something at this feed store that was it just brought a lot of kids. I'm going to say there was like 20 or 30 kids.
Maybe it was a 4-H thing.
Maybe something, but I remember walking in the door and seeing all these kids running around. Well, when we were done, they were lined up to my left back, and they were wanting to pat Willow. And they said, "Can we pat Willow, your dog?" I said, "Yeah." And I looked at her, and she sat there, and they're all patting, Willow. Now, a lot of people don't know that Siberian Huskies do not like to be patted on their heads. If you go to pat their head, their ears go jet back. They don't like that at all. If you want to pat her side, pat her chest, pat her back, she's in it 100%. Until she gets to know you. Even me, if I go to pat her right now, her ears will go back. She don't like her head touched. eventually she will, because she knows what I do. I mean, she's learned me. And every one of the kids, I had to tell them, pat her side, or, side of her head, her chest, her back, not her ears or her head. She's just that way. Now, Coda, you can pat him anywhere. He's gravy to everybody. But so that weekend was pretty cool. And when it was over and done with, the main lady at the desk gave Willow a big, I don't even remember what it was, some kind of a pretty big bone. Gave her a bone for being there. But her and I missed that. I mean, don't get me wrong, because I love Coda, but I miss the traveling with Willow. All right. To say, why don't you bring Coda the same way? Well, Coda, I know Angie said quit talking, but they got to know this. Coda, in his younger years, you ever see cartoons where you have a guy that has a dog on a leash, and then you let him go into a store and he takes out all the mezzanines as he goes? Yeah, that's him. So I can bring Willow with me, and she would know left, right, stop, sit, lay down, whatever it was. Him, he's tearing crap up. So I can't, at the beginning, I couldn't do that. Now, if I didn't bring her with me, he would probably do good in the store. But then I'm thinking, my poor Willow isn't with me in the store with me. Willow and I are very deep in a way. She's a good girl. Yeah. Yep. Case closed.
Thank God.
Yep. Angie said, thank God.
I heard that.
Yep.
I heard that all the way up here in
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
I heard it all the way over here in Massachusetts.
Good grief.
Love you too, babe. Willow's such a good girl.
Angie says it's because they can't see behind their ears. Sorry, guys. Tony don't know when to quit talking.
In the early years, if you really want to see videos, when Willow and I were going everywhere, stop. Go to your room. I would bring Willow with me, and she would sit beside me in the truck, and she would literally act like a girlfriend. She would sit right beside you. Or because I've got the diesel, the big truck, and she would sit, hush. He would sit and do turns in between the seat, like the armrest area. And then she would sit and look at me. She's staring at me right now. What you doing, baby? And
Like that?
Hold on.
what? Yes. But she was older. I mean, like a year and a half old. And she would sit beside me, and she would sit and then lay and look up at me and lay her head on my shoulder and stare at me. And I have got, I don't know how many videos. I would go 3 years ago and older with her doing that. What? Oh, I guess Chris, Angie seen your picture of your dog.
Oh, that was Faith when she picked me and she was
Yeah.
a pup. Yeah.
She was cute.
But as y'all know, wherever I go, I'm kind of like Tony and Willow. If I go somewhere, Faith goes
Yep.
with me. The whole back seat of the truck is not for people. That is Faith's
That's her
area.
territory.
Only problem is that she's terrible at navigation, especially when we're on trips.
I'd always, this is back in the day before Will came around, I'd go, hey, are you ready to go? And her head would sit there and just flip sideways, stare at you. I say, are you ready? Real slow to go for and I'd have to spell it out now because I'm afraid she may, well, her ears are perked.
R.I.D.
Yeah. Yeah, and she would be at the door howling and ready to go. And I could her out the door, and she knew the rule. She don't go nowhere until she goes potty.
I
And
love,
9 times-
I love the way huskies, they don't bark.
no, it's howl.
They talk. They
She hears you. She hears you, Lori. What are you doing?
Yes,
Those we're talking about, right? Well, look up.
that's me, Willow. Nothing to worry about. I'm not a dog.
She said-
Although, never mind.
I mean, I do favor Willow, but Coda is very good. And actually, he's doing really good now. Right, buddy?
He seemed in your video, Tony. I was going to say,
He was
Coda
on point.
seemed like he has improved.
Yeah.
And with what you were telling him to do. I mean, Willow, of course, you tell Willow, and she's like,
I think
gone.
he has learned from her. Like if I say turn right, left, stop, garage, whatever, he's learned from her what to do. So I can't knock him at all. But Willow's still my girl. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows that it's not. I've got Faith trained. It's Faith has got
There
me
you go.
trained.
We know that.
Pretty much everybody knows.
Yeah.
So.
Chris, your vision and audio have stopped syncing. Uh-oh.
My vision and audio have stopped
Well,
syncing.
No,
That's
hold on.
something.
You look
I
good
don't
right.
have a problem.
Looking at you right now, Chris, you look good.
Yeah, you look fine.
It looks maybe to be on her end because right now you look good here.
You look fine to
I
me.
don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be on her end.
She may need to refresh just a little bit.
Yeah. Laurie, I found my new song. Oh no. Oh no.
Stand by.
Whoa.
Uh,
We just had a huge thunder right now.
I heard
You
that
heard
one.
it?
I
Yes,
heard
sir.
that. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but that sounded very loud.
Yep.
Somebody's watching me.
Well, from what you gave me, Tony, I'm an hour and 24 minutes.
I wonder if that would be on.
I thought about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Check your phone.
For oh, okay, I got it. Hold on.
Oh, there it is.
Lori,
Yes, sir.
hold on. Let me get a drink and then bigify me. I'm going to show you some pictures of Willow when she's like maybe 8 weeks old.
Oh wow.
Oh, boy. Cuteness overload. Cuteness overload alert.
Absolutely. Did
Oh, wow.
look at her. Oh,
Come on,
I'm
dignify, Mom.
bigifying.
Look at that.
That is
Aw.
okay. We found after we got her. Let me move my fingers out of the way. We were adding up. She's only 7 weeks old. That is her coming home. We got her up in Tulsa from a family friend that bred Siberian Huskies. So that is Willow at 7 weeks old. And I'm thinking we were there picking her out at 5 weeks old right there. Am I right? Okay. So 5 weeks old, that is Willow.
And then 2 weeks later,
And we picked her up there. She is literally in the back of Angie's truck. Angie's sitting in the back seat with her. And we brought that little dog or whatever, that sheep, whatever it was, we put beside her.
it's a lamb.
Lamb. Okay, yeah. And they all taste the same. Anyway, that is Willow right there. Now, that does not look like her now, of course, but
No.
anyway. All right.
She's so cute.
I will take a picture of her in a second, and you can see her now. I missed the call. Who called? Oh, you tried calling me, Chris. Never mind. Who? Yeah. All right.
I was trying to
Willow, look at me. Hey. Willow. Quit being a putz. Look at me.
Ace, that's a perfect song for you. I couldn't listen to it, but just seeing the picture, that was perfect.
All right, let me see. All right. That's her right now.
Yep. Does she doesn't
Hi,
she
Willow.
doesn't have does she have blue eyes or green eyes?
They're blue.
They're blue?
Now, the big thing is with Huskies, their eyes will be changed because of their, oh, wow, look at the orange. Change me up.
Yeah,
Holy-
you are definitely orange.
Woo!
Orange, you glad
Yeah.
you're here?
Orange
Small, make
man.
it small.
Yeah.
Make it, minimize it.
Yeah,
on.
sweet. Yeah, there we go. It's better. What were we talking about?
Willow.
Willow's
Oh,
eyes.
A husky's eyes change with sunlight.
Yeah.
Or brightness, but she does have blue eyes, 100%.
Most huskies do.
Yep. Oh, Angie just sent me some more. Wait a minute, that's Coda, isn't it? Yeah. All right. You guys want to see Coda?
Yes.
Of course.
No.
Look at it.
What about my Willow? All right. That is. I'm going to say that Coda within the first week. The first night? Okay, that's the first night we brought him home. My phone ain't moving. Why? Hold on. All right, let's try that again. All right, there's Coda. I'm trying to move stuff. All right, well, that's Angie holding him. Look at him.
He's big. That's a big puppy.
Yep.
But look how sweet
I
and
know.
precious. Oh, man.
Hey, Chris, stop talking about Angie that way. She's over there cracking up.
Now you're going backwards.
Yep. I'm going back and forth.
Yeah.
But there he is right there. That is what, like 3 years ago, babe?
Look at the feet on him.
Yep. Now, I'm going to take a picture of him again right now, and I'll show you what he looks like now. Man, that's loud.
Rumble. Wow. Yeah, that was a nasty rumble.
Hey, Schmuck, smile.
Don't talk to my dog like that.
Angie said, don't talk to my dog that way. All right, there he is. Both dogs at this time of night. They lay in this room with me.
I'm sleeping.
Willow is toward his feet laying down. They both lay with me right here when I get on the computer every night. That's him there. He is roughly 3 years old, and he weighs almost about 95, 96 pounds.
Wow.
Look at the back right hand. You see in the picture, his back right or his left paw. You can see he has a set of dual claws
Yeah, what the heck
Dual
is up with that?
because
His foot
He's a
looked
fire-
weird.
he is a Great Pyrenees. Some have dual, some have single. He has a set of dual claws back there.
It's kind of like cats that have double paws.
Yep. But that's how he is. But guys, I know I rag on him a bunch. He's a good dog, though.
I never knew that there was a dog that had double paws like that.
The Great Pyrenees do. It's either single or dual. He happened to have the dual set.
But they're the ones in the back. Usually with double pawed cats, they're in the front. Occasionally,
All right.
you find some that have double paws in the front and the back.
Can you magnify me? I've got to show something that Troy said.
Oh, okay.
He says, "Here's a truck for Faith."
There you go.
Yeah, look at the price.
39,000.
So get that.
1947 Dodge.
Yeah, I can imagine that's a truck, all right, for a Faith. Jeez. Don't get me wrong, I love my dog, but the 2003 Dodge that I've got is paid for. She loves it just fine.
It's funny. Angie and I were just kind of talking a little bit tonight. Or maybe it was me talking. Probably it was me. Actually, it's me and Johnny had talked before about our trucks and older vehicles. And talking about buying something new. Well, you buy something new, you're looking at, for what we use our trucks for, you got to have the heavy duty ones. You're looking at spending 90 to 110, 120,000 for a new truck. The payment is probably easily going to be $1,500 a month. So
Yep.
when we have a failure, even what it was tonight, we're talking about engines. If I say this, knocking on wood, because ours is doing good. But if we had an engine failure, it could cost 10 to 15 grand to replace it, the motor.
Ouch.
I would spend 10 or 15 grand to replace that diesel motor than buy a new truck. I have the 7.3 Power Stroke, the original, the turbo, the original one. So I would go back with that. I don't want the new 6.7 dual twin turbos and more junk, more problems. As Johnny always says, he can fix his, no problem. I can fix mine, but mine is just a lot bigger of an engine.
Well, what I was going to ask you, and I don't know if I ever got a response from you, Tony. I know that you were looking for a particular part on one of your trucks, and I had mentioned that my cousins work up in Wichita at a salvage yard. I didn't know if that would be of interest. If you want that information, I can send it to you. If you're looking, or if you have that place, that's fine.
Were you talking about something I was talking about my Ranger?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's probably like a 90% chance we're going racing with the Ranger. I'm going to say a year ago, about now, I let my youngest son use my pickup, my little Ranger, for around his yard, whatever, and he takes it all the time. I have no problem. Well, he was driving down the road and someone pulled out in front of him and he T-boned the guy. Well, the guy he hit ended up having a Hellcat and he had no insurance. And in a way, I'm glad, because I did not want them to pull that truck out. That truck to me is brand new. I bought it. That little Ranger has over 2,000 miles on it. My goal is to put it back on the road, to drive it. Well, it can happen, but I've been using my tractor to do the stuff I need to do what my Ranger did. And a few days, well, it's been a couple of weeks ago, I started thinking about, you know what, because I know Angie likes racing too, like I do. And I just looked at her back maybe a week and a half ago. I said, "What do you think about making this thing a race truck? Let's do it." And she was on it. So, and it's going to take time. I mean, all that stuff, because all that stuff costs money. I mean, a motor, you're looking at a good motor, you're looking at 20. But build it as you go and do whatever. Actually, I told Johnny, I can't remember if it was alive or on the phone. I think it was alive. It had to be alive. Anyway, he goes, motor? I said, yeah, it's going to go Windsor, but we're stroking it. And he said, all right, good. I didn't tell him stroking what kind of stroke, but we're going to stroke it. Windsor motor. So we're going to be out there. It ain't going to happen right away, but it's a thing that I feel stronger about getting that thing racing and running than I did before trying to fix it just to drive around the property. Now, Angie did tell me I already have a project that's in a garage. It's a special convertible car that sits in there. And, why don't I fix it and keep going? I get it and I understand, but I can have a lot more fun, or we can have more fun drag racing. And then maybe as we go, I can fix it and go, because it needs a full restoration. But it is a special vehicle of only 100 and maybe 160 were ever made.
Wow.
So it is in a garage, and anybody in it, don't worry about it. You're not getting in my garage when I'm not home. It's a special car, and it's there. But you can't race it. That's the thing. It's too special. You got to put it back factory. It's one of those things you drive around once in a blue moon. We live 2.5 miles on a dirt road. That car, you are not driving on a dirt road. You're going to put it on the trailer. You're going to cover it. After 2.5 miles, you're going to uncover it and then drive it. If I'm going to do that, I want to race. That's something I did a long time ago. And yeah, I'm needing to catch up. But yeah, I need to read more of the comments. But anyway, that's that. I think that's going to be our goal. I'm doing a lot of research. I already knew a lot of stuff, what we need to do. But anyway,
Let somebody else talk.
I'm going to. I'm shutting up, babe. Thank you. I love you too, honey. Willie, you want some popcorn? Coda, come here.
Hi, Angie.
He said hi.
Angie.
I'm in my bed. Quick on.
Angie said she would come on, but she's in her pajamas.
Ah.
She's been all day. Anyway,
Whatever.
Hey, it's Sunday. It's
Yeah.
allowed.
It's a day of rest. And she doesn't get a heck of a lot of rest because
Well,
she's a nurse.
that's what I said. But she says, no, stay away from me. I said, well, I can't help it. What do you want me to do? She's cracking up. I'm a putz. All right, I'm going to read real quick.
Can you read?
Yeah.
The thing that gets me about Johnny Gillum is that he goes to all these auctions, and then after the fact he shows the videos of the auction. I'm like, oh, I need that, I need that, I need that, but it's too late. I can't call him up and go, get that for me,
Yeah.
because he's he posts them after the fact, but I thought darn sure that Johnny was going to get that trailer that had the blemish on it, because it had the winch in it already, had the head gasket that he was familiar with. I thought for sure he was going to get that, but then the price kept going up and up and up and up, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, God.
You got to know when to stop.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I agree, and it's like,
Yeah.
you know.
You got to know your limits.
Yep.
But then I was like, and Tony, you probably know more about it than I do, but the Model T, the Coupe, and the Roadster or whatever. But anyhow, I was kind of like in agreeing to what the auctioneer said. He was thinking that, the prices were going to go up higher, and I was like, well, yeah, I figured they'd have the internet buyers be jumping all over them and all that, and the prices were. I was like, geez, they weren't that much.
Well, if you when you go to auction, I'm just going to example. I mean, whatever it may be, the auctioneer will set a price at. I'm just going to say $100. Okay, or let's just say it's $200. I want to say 90% of the time that if it starts at 200, he's going to take a bid of 20. Okay, that bid will literally go to either that 100 or 200 or more. 100%. Right. Now, I've learned something. I've done a lot of auctions. I know Johnny has too. And the one auction that Johnny and I both went to, I bought the travel trailer. It's blocks that you squeeze the tires. So that, okay, I thought they would fit me. They didn't. But I knew what they would bring. It's brand new in a box. I had a set price in my head, $10. Okay, because I know they sell for $30 to $35. I'm not going to more than that. As the guy's going on and on, he's dropping down. I just said $10, and Johnny looks at me. He's like, "What?" I bought it at 10. He goes, "Tony, you could have bought it for $5." I said, "Yeah, but if someone bid it at me at $5, I would have went to 10. He could have went to 15." My rule is bid what you're gonna at that point, bid what you're gonna spend and shut it down on my end. And if you want to go more, you can. And I end up getting it for $10. But I just have this thing that I bid kind of that way, always have. It shuts people down a lot.
No, Serena, I did not hear about the drag racing event in Oklahoma City. That everyone was racing. Some were food truck vendors and spectators. I didn't hear about that one. I've been too busy with weather these last few days. If it was recent.
Arrested?
Are you talking about Street Outlaws?
Well, the people that were
Serena lives in Norman, so I or somewhere near there.
Well,
she said it was at OKC, so
you know Street Outlaws. Do you, Chris, or no? The racing?
Yes, sir.
All right. She may be talking about them.
yeah.
You know Big Chief?
No, sir.
I didn't even know this, but he lives in my town.
You have to remember, I was born in Oklahoma. I was raised for a few years in Oklahoma. And then we moved to Texas. So June and July, I'll be here. I've been back in Oklahoma for 1 year. But, but I've still got roots and still got people. Oh, come on. Do it. There it is.
Yeah.
I don't have an Oklahoma flag, but I've got a Texas one.
The Lone Star State.
Yeah. I always said that if Texas would succeed, I'd go back, but that was back in the days before. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to get on that
I don't think it
soapbox.
happened, but yeah, I know what you're saying. I-
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
apparently Angie heard about it. She said, I know, like 150 people got arrested.
You all right,
No.
Tony? Forceful cough, so I'm going to not holler for Angie.
I'm good.
Popcorn is nasty for choking on.
Yep.
I've been there, done that.
Sounds like it's raining.
Well, you've got some small stuff that's around you,
Well,
Tony.
if you were getting thunder and lightning around you, it makes sense that it's raining.
I feel. There you go, Tony. That's all around Oklahoma City right
Right.
now, and up in parts north.
I see it. I got it. Yep.
So-
Yep. We're
Yep.
getting wet.
Yeah, well, the worst stuff is way over. It's almost to the Arkansas Oklahoma line.
Johnny is getting hit with a lot of rain.
Yes, he is. I texted him in the wee hours of the morning when they went into a severe thunderstorm warning. 'Cause I don't know if he's one of these that get up early or if he sleeps in.
I think when his cows are around, ready to give birth, he's up and running around early.
I don't think he has any more that are.
I'm gonna say like 2 weeks ago, he had like 4 of them, and I know that
Yes, sir.
he had problems with a couple of them really recent,
Yeah, that last
sir.
one was sad.
Yep. but I don't
Yeah.
know if he has any more coming on. I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't know.
You know, I've got now. I'm starting to get hungry because he's eating.
I
popcorn.
know. And I want
That's right.
popcorn.
I'm like, I wonder if I should try one of these.
No, don't do that.
What, Faith? I know. I grabbed your dog treats. I'm sorry, honey.
So now she's
Popcorn,
fixing to
you
get
know.
one.
Popcorn. Dogs like popcorn too.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
love popcorn.
Yeah, I'll sit there and toss popcorn to her. She'll
Yep.
eat.
I used to do that with my princess too,
But
and she was a good catch.
Uh-oh.
what you need, I know.
Did you see what
I'll just
Angie
be glad
said?
when-
She said, "You think, Tony? It's been raining for hours."
Oh, I just went through a sneezing
Well-
phase there. Yep.
Oh, I hate that when that happens. Like I can feel
Well, all I
it
can
coming.
ask-
No.
All I can ask is that Wednesday, everybody keep faith in in your prayers, or say a prayer, because we go back to the vet and she gets blood work so we can see what her liver enzymes are doing and see what and all
Right.
that. So
Hopefully, they have improved
Right.
since a month ago.
I haven't been giving her any hot
Right.
dogs. Oh Lord, she
Of
heard me.
course, she did.
She was laying down. She perched right up and comes right. She's right
Yeah.
down here. I mean, just like
And the tail's going.
you see
Yeah.
her right there.
I,
There
I,
she is.
can see
She's
it.
like, where's that?
I can see the tail going.
God. And I even went quietly on it, and I'm like,
Not quietly enough, apparently. Don't forget, dogs have better hearing than you do.
I'm
You gotta
sorry,
spell
what?
You gotta spell it. I gotta blow my nose. Be right.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
LAHOMA.
Serena says I had an MRI Wednesday and there's inflammation and thickening in the tendon sheaths, but no major damage or bleeding. Oh, that's good.
Amen. That's good news. Yes, can I help you? I see you sitting pretty. Do you need to go outside?
Of course he does.
All right. I'll be back, MacArthur.
Okie dokie, we'll be here.
Better hurry up. Rain heading your way.
Troy says, surprisingly, a VW Bug makes tough to beat a tough to beat drag car, but I would never stoop that low.
Right.
Yeah, ours could really buck. The
They can make
car that Jerry had when I first met him was a VW Bug, and that thing could go. That's what I learned to drive on.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to say back, let's go late 70s. I used to work for Volkswagen
Yeah.
and worked in all those things. I always enjoyed working on them, the Beetles. Actually worked for, it was Volkswagen, Mazda, and Audi. And I enjoyed working on the Beetles and the Mazdas, the old Mazdas. We did work on, it was actually called Steve Barnett Imports, Volkswagen, Mazda, Audi. They're no longer in business. It's actually closed down. But the service manager, his name was Schultz. He was from Germany. And he took in whatever he can take in. And I worked on a 1950 something. It was the first edition Diamond edition, which means it had a diamond in a windshield, I believe. Second vehicle made with AC. And it was all stamped. It had these tags, what it said. You're talking something that would be back into like late 70s. I'm trying to remember this. And it had blown head gaskets, and he asked me to tear that motor apart. So that was my first big engine I took apart back then.
What kind of car was it?
Rolls Royce.
Oh, wow.
It was Diamond Edition.
Those things are.
I knew it was the first edition of maybe AC and the second edition of the Diamond windshield, or it was the first edition of Diamond and the second AC. But it's one of the two. 100%. I guarantee that's what it was.
Wow.
Um,
That's a nice car.
Yep. Big tank, big car. Those were my old days. I gotta quit talking. Angie's gonna say something later.
I gotta catch up with the chat again. I keep getting behind. The fourth and sixth compartments of my right wrist. Okay. I need to head off soon, says Susan. I have to get more wood for the stove, or else I won't be able to cook dinner. And I'm hungry. Well, Susan.
Where's she live?
She's in Australia. Victoria.
Hey, Chihuahua.
I wonder if Ice Cube will reduce the yeah, well, it might reduce the swelling. Ah, no fair.
Hey, now wait a minute. The dog didn't need to go outside. You just wanted more popcorn.
No, she thought she wanted to go outside, but she heard that word that I said, and she was wanting one of those. And I was like, okay, fine. I'll go do a pull of Tony and get some popcorn. And I was trying to whistle to get her back in
What
here.
the hell? Serena, what the heck did you do?
What? Where?
Message. Oh, wait a minute.
She's having an MRI done Wednesday.
I thought she had.
She says she's. Oh, I have had an MRI done Wednesday in inflammation and thickening of tendons, sheath, and no major damage or bleeding, which is great.
So now Angie can get on both you and I,
Yeah.
Tony.
Lori, go
Yes.
get some popcorn and pop it. We'll be 3 pair there, right there. We have 3.
It'd take me a few minutes because I have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Oh, Jiffy Pop popcorn.
No, I don't have any Jiffy Pop. I don't have any Act 2. I don't have any microwave popcorn. I have to get my pan out and heat it up and throw a little bit of fat or things.
Yeah, we'll share.
That was very nice of you. Thank you.
Here, Lori, catch.
Lori, hold on. Right, wait a minute. Here you go, Lori. You ready? Open up.
Got it.
I got it. Miss. Willow, you want that? Here, baby.
Oh. So, Angie, did
I'm here for the movie.
You still, babe?
what the heck is that? And now that reminds me, I'm here for the
She either went to bed or she's sleeping.
what is no, she's still in chat. See, she said, I'm here.
There. She's not answering me.
Uh-oh.
That's bad news. All right, guys, I got to behave.
What is Tony talking about?
That's
I don't know what he was talking about 3 minutes ago. He was talking about popcorn.
Yeah. That or the
Fixing the Rolls Royce, yeah. He was talking about fixing a very old Rolls Royce when he was young.
Now I'm old.
Ah! Ah!
I wasn't going to say it.
I think I'm older than you, Tony.
Now I'm 64. How old are you?
It's got you by a year,
Yeah.
Chris.
No, he's only a few months ahead of me.
I've heard that one before, Serena.
Troy, believe it or not, I like the old Toyotas, Nissans way back then. I really do. I like that old stuff. I like things that's with old points. Try to remember, probably when Angie and I were first getting together, I found an old Honda that was going up for auction at a estate sale.
Motorcycle?
Okay.
Motorcycle?
No, a Honda car.
Oh,
Very small car. And I was like, who the heck would want this? Now, if I remember right, it sold for like $50 or $75. Now, that's something, if I could find that, I'd scoff that thing up and rebuild it because it wasn't that bad of shape. Some of those import things are pretty cool. I like them.
I can remember back in the 70s when everybody had to have a 280ZX.
Yep.
oh goodness. Look who we have in the basement.
Uh-oh. I'm scared to find out now.
And I'm literally Tony. What's up? We haven't met face to face yet. How you
Did you
doing?
get yourself some popcorn?
Please. I was God, I've been popcorn forever. I'm literally in the basement Oh wait, here's your friend, Chris. Wait.
Fiona!
Fiona.
Oh, now she starts
there she
digging at the
goes.
pillows.
Oh my God, Fiona, what are you doing?
She's digging the pillows.
Dig into China. Like where?
I want to dig the pillows. Are they feather pillows?
Tony,
Emily.
does your dog do that?
Are those feather pillows?
Yes, I don't know. Let's see.
That's cute.
Tony, does your dog do that?
No,
No.
no, they are not allowed on our beds. Period.
Oh, what?
gotcha.
I hope that's not a bug up there in the corner of the ceiling behind you. There's a bug up there.
Well, they're called here. Let's see. Oh wait, let me flip the. No, let's see.
Did you hear me?
No,
Behind
what
your
bug?
head, up on the wall, up in the corner.
What bug? No. Oh me?
Oh, maybe it's on the ceiling.
It's the light. Oh no, you mean? No,
There.
that's a big light. It's a light.
Oh,
It's a light bulb.
okay.
Oh my God, Lori, I would flip out and run outside.
I wouldn't
like
blame you at all.
petrified.
It looked like a
I'm
June bug.
petrified of bugs. Oh my God! If that here, let me hold on. No, Lori, I would be. I don't know what I would do, but I would be like outside right now.
I thought it was a June bug or something.
No, oh my God, no! Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Troy,
There
you're
she
right.
goes.
Troy, you're right. I would love to have a Datsun. I want something as an old vehicle that has points. No electronics. None.
Okay, so here, look. So this is what I showed. See?
Yep.
Okay.
So there's no light bulb in that light.
Oh, that's not good.
I know, but all the other ones apparently, like, see, there's lights. There's lights. Oh my God! If that would, I would be running outside right now, you guys. And there's Chris. There's your friend.
I wouldn't blame you.
I know exactly.
How
So
come
this
she looks so skinny?
You know what? She just got a haircut.
She
like,
just got a
2 days ago.
haircut. I figured.
Yeah, she just got a. I know. She looks all like.
She really got a clip this time.
She really got. Right, Fiona, you really got a cut. So this is a down. So I'm looking at the pillow. Oh, Fiona, oh my God. But that's
If it's down, it's feathers. Down is.
It might be feathers, but it says. Okay, can you stop attacking the pillow? Oh my God, this dog. I just saw the word down. She's like attacking the pillow, and I'm trying to find. Oh, there we go. See, it says down. There we go.
Downfilled.
Down
That
low.
is a
Why
down
she's digging
pillow.
the pillow? Yeah, but why is
It's animal feathers.
it's animal? Like what? Goose? You mean?
It's either goose or chicken or something.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why
I
she's attacking her.
Oh, I guess.
She's a hunting dog.
Yeah, she is, because she will run after the birds. I mean, she runs. And she got behind a bird, actually, the other day. Like, she got inches behind the bird. I was like, if she was any closer, she probably would have, like, jumped at it. But she was really close to it.
Yep.
But, yeah, no, you're right. She is a, no, you're absolutely right. No,
She's a hunter.
Mm-hmm.
She's a hunting dog.
Yeah.
They're bred to hunt.
Yes, ma'am, they are. That's true.
Okay. I need to bring up my chat because I lost it.
What's going on? Oh, hi, everybody in chat. I forgot. I'm like, hi, everybody. So, wait, so, Tony, your dog, you don't let your dog in the bed at all, or on the couch, or anywhere?
No, because
Huh?
they shed so bad
They what?
that they shed so bad. There's no way. I can't sleep in their fur. No.
But you can, like, groom her, can't you?
Oh yeah. Well, groom her, and then 5 minutes later, she's still shedding.
Still shedding. Yeah, exactly. Shedding
Yeah,
dogs
that's true.
shed
That's-
constantly.
Yeah, no, huskies, yeah.
Especially in the summertime.
Yeah, She is. It's a year-long thing for her. And actually, he's now 3 years old, so he's starting to shed year-long too now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to say right now that we've gone 3 days without vacuuming, and Angie has the vacuum sitting on the floor. We got a vacuum tomorrow
Is that the
morning.
vacuum behind you?
No,
No.
it's enough. There's no vacuum here. It's in the other room.
Oh,
But it will fill the vacuum. We used to have
What?
that robotic vacuum that used to run around. We can't
Right.
use it. It fills it up within like 30 minutes or 20 minutes.
What?
It's filled up.
Wow. Wait, but
See,
you have a lot of
poodles
wood in
don't
your
shed
house.
because they have hair.
Yeah.
But Tony has. I can see Tony has a lot of wood in his house. I wouldn't think your house would get that much fur, or hair.
It's the dogs.
It's fur.
Yeah.
There's a difference between fur and hair.
Yeah, see,
Dogs
we
with
have-
fur shed
do.
all the time.
Yeah.
Dogs with hair never shed.
Yeah, see, that's why we got the. That's why we got the poodle.
Yeah,
But
'cause
we
they
had
don't shed.
shepherds. I'm trying to think. We had shepherds. One of our shepherds shed a lot more than the other. I don't know why. I think just weird. Yeah, she shed
There
a lot
was
more than
two
the other
different
one.
kinds of shepherd.
She was, yeah, because there's a she and then the he. For some reason, the female shed more than the male one. It's very weird. Now that I'm
Right
thinking
now-
about it.
That I can go into one area where the house AC circulates
Yes.
in a corner. I bet you I can grab a ball of fur that's sitting there. This is after 2 days that just I can grab it, and it is just crazy how much fur that they lose daily.
Wow.
And I am outside every day raking them down. But huskies, Siberian huskies, lose a lot of fur. I believe they had 3 layers of fur, I think it is.
Oh,
It's
wow.
crazy. Yeah, that's why they can withstand the
The
super
cold, right?
weather. They have all that layers of fur.
Right. Wow.
Yep.
The grooming bill must be crazy if you have to have somebody groom them.
There is no grooming bill. We
There's no
do it.
no
Yeah.
grooming bill.
You can afford it because it's $100 every time you go see a vet, the groomer.
Well, same thing with her. She's like 120, something like that. But it's over $100 just to groom her every month, and her hair grows so fast. I can't believe it.
Well,
Within a
Willow
month, maybe
weighs,
next month, once a month, we get her groomed.
Willow weighs 43, maybe 45 pounds, and it's
Right.
$100 every time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Did you
she's half that weight. It's just because her fur is crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
Did you see what Troy said?
What did Troy say?
Groomers are for wussy
What?
Yankee wannabe dogs.
Well,
Yeah.
Troy, if I knew how to do it, I'd do it myself. Troy.
See, we have done it many times, and the big thing is, there you go, Willow, is on a husky, if you don't dry their fur actually stinks terribly. So Angie did the last one, but
Right.
usually I put each one of the dogs in the bathtub over here. I will spend an hour washing them and maybe an hour and 15 minutes total of blow drying them to get dry.
Wow.
Been there.
And when you're done, that does not include all the fur that's inside the bathroom.
Oh yeah, it must be a
I'm
mess.
talking about that's on the floor because it
Yeah.
gets on the walls, it gets on the counters, it gets everywhere. So
Mhm.
the cost gets really high. But I wouldn't trade it.
Sure.
You should give them a bath outside.
I would agree with that. But the big thing is Willow is the second wuss in the family outside getting wet.
But it's warm all the time outside, isn't it? Like
That's
where you
weird.
If it was 100 degrees out, fine.
live, right?
Yeah. If it's
But-
warm, it's got to be really warm.
If it's 50, she literally will shake.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 50.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
50.
yeah. You don't want to take them out there and do that
Yeah.
when
I mean,
it's
for
cold.
us, 50 is like, it depends. Like, if the sun was out, then it's nice. But then if it's like 50 and not out, it's like cold. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I hear you. If it's 50, yeah, no, it's cold.
So that's the big thing with her.
So
It's
right
funny.
now, where do you find the like her hair, her fur? Excuse me, her fur. Right now, where do you find her fur in the house?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh my god.
Anybody that's ever had a dog that sheds know that the hair goes everywhere.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Today,
I know. I haven't been around shepherds in so long. It's so funny. I
When it-
understand though. I get it.
when I came into this room, our AC, you can't see it. It would be.
It's
Anyway.
blowing.
It's an open. There's a door. Hey, I'm pointing the right way. There you go. There's a door over here, but the AC is low. I looked at the vent and I've seen dog fur on the front vent.
Uh-huh.
So I replace our air filter 2 times a month,
Oh wow.
and it's packed full of fur.
Wow.
2 times a month. Yep,
Is that the house filter or like the room, like for a filter for the room?
that's a filter for the air conditioning or heater.
Yeah, consider. Okay.
Yep.
Wow. Well, I guess if you have a dog, it's normal. I mean, you have to change it 2 times a month.
Right.
By the way, everybody say hello to Laurie at Off Grid World. She just
hey,
logged
Lori.
in.
Hey, Lori.
Hey,
What's up,
Lori.
Lori?
Hi, Lori.
What's up? How you doing?
Hey, as
How
far
are
as
you feeling, Laurie?
Oh,
some
what happened to Lori? What's going on with Lori?
comment about my light in the room. The big problem I have is, Serena, is my room is, the house is stained and pecan.
Yeah, I
It's
can
a
see
light.
it stained. That's that. I can see the wood there. I can see it in the background. I mean, it's
It's
wet
kind
and
of
stained. No, it looks
Yeah.
very nice.
It
That was
is.
really nice.
I don't have a light that's over here. If you don't really brighten this room up, it becomes orange. And
No, it's not even looking orange. I mean, I can see that the wood is there. I see you stained it, so it's pretty. I love it. It's really nice. I have to tell you.
see, if you want to see me, I'd have to go that way. Then it blinds me. This is a light that I use for looking at change and coins. I don't like that, so I move it here.
So what's outside your window there? Is that your side yard? Well, the side of your house up to the front yard?
Right here,
Yeah,
that's my backyard.
your backyard. Okay, okay,
Yep.
cool.
And then I'm looking at the screen. I'm in the corners right here.
Right.
Then my north part of my yard is out. There's another window just like this one
Oh.
right there.
Oh, okay. So like you're in your like living room, well down like main room or something.
This is a bedroom. I call my office.
Your office.
Yeah,
But that's cool. You got a window for your office. So that's pretty cool.
yeah. During the day, I can open up both, and the lighting in here is a lot better. I get
no,
on.
during the daytime, I'm sure it's nice.
Yeah, yeah. It's just at night. The way that everything in here is stained.
I can
It's
see that.
it's different, and that's the lighting we wanted. So, or the stain.
Wow, that light that you have by the doors there, it brings out the stained wood.
Yeah,
In my opinion.
this is just a light for looking at coins and change.
Oh.
But the regular lighting, see, I can turn this off,
Uh-huh.
and now that brings the light that's up there, and those are 360-watt light bulbs. That's up there. They're LED. And
Can
anyway,
Right.
Can you
Well,
change the direction of the lamp that's sitting next to you so that it points up towards the ceiling?
I've done that. It doesn't do no good
I
because
barely see his face. Since he did that, I barely see your
now see if I did that. See, I can do that, but the
I can see
problem
your
is
face.
that blinds me because it's so
Yeah,
bright.
you
He
can't
said it's
see
really
it.
bright. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't
So-
see.
I kind
That's
of move it that direction in a way I guess would work. It's still bright. This light that's in here is very bright.
Mhm.
Serena, he doesn't need to go blind just so that you can read lip him.
I don't-
Yeah, I just kind of move it that way.
Lip
Wow.
read.
What
Something
kind of light
like
is
that.
that? You said it's to read coin. Why are you a coin type?
He's a numismatist. Is that what they
Is that
call
what
it?
it's called?
I look in coins and stuff.
To see like if they're worth anything, correct?
Yeah.
Cause I got a whole bunch. I'm like, and I don't know where to take. That's the thing. I don't know where to take them, and I know I'm sure I can get something for them, but I just don't know where. Do you know what I mean? I mean, and they're. Oh,
Yeah, you got to be careful who you trust
but
when
that's
it
what I'm
comes to
saying. I
that.
don't know where. Right. I don't know where to take them.
What I can tell you is just because they're old doesn't mean they're worth
They're
anything.
oh well.
You got to find the flaws that is within that coin.
We have a 1943.
That's
I
what I'm
can't
saying, I think-
remember. No
What?
mint mark.
Yes, I have like I don't know if it's 1943, but I do have a little older than that. Well,
Lori, what
younger,
are you talking about?
excuse me, younger than that, but they're old.
What'd you say, Tony?
You're saying 1943? Is that a nickel?
No, it's a penny.
Oh wow,
Wheatley.
You have it right
Wheatley,
now? Where is it?
1943, no mint mark.
Really?
Wait, show me,
Yeah.
Lori. Is it right there?
No, I don't have it.
Oh dang.
Don't. As far as showing stuff, I wouldn't show stuff on the computer
No.
ever. You can talk about it, but don't show.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
No, I
Um,
didn't know. Sorry.
no mint mark could be something with it. I do know nickels, the Buffalo nickels, no mint mark. There are some that were no mint mark because they're worn off, but there's some that are no mint mark because they didn't have a mint mark.
This one was a misprint. I think that's what it.
Oh.
I think my husband was looking it up.
Oh,
And
wow.
Right.
somebody said it was a misprint because they didn't have the mint mark. What didn't show up on the coins, and there was only a few of them that were made.
Well, and that could be one of them because I know we have one here. But I do know that a lot of them back then, silver would wear very quickly on the way they made their coins on the Buffalo.
Mhm.
And you got to be
Yeah,
careful.
same with the dimes.
Yes, you got to be careful. You need to let someone look at that can really look at the coin to tell you what its value is, what the grade is on that, and then they can seal it up and go from there. It's very hard to find coins that are worth a lot. You can find coins that are worth something, there's no doubt.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's see. What does Laurie say? Laurie says, feeling good. Best I've felt in a year. Oh, that's great, Laurie.
Wait,
Right.
so what
I'm
happened with
getting
her?
my
What happened?
strength back, but definitely turned the corner.
Oh,
Amen.
excellent. That is. Oh my goodness. Good. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. But what happened though with her? Do we know? Does anybody know? Or
She had an abdominal surgery.
oh,
Yeah.
goodness, Lord. Oh, Lord,
Just
my
about a month and a half ago.
goodness.
And she was home like the next day or 2 days later or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God. Oh.
But
Well, I'm
she-
glad Lori's feeling. You know, she's
been doing
sounds like
good.
she's doing better. Turning the corner at least. You know.
Yeah. She said she's feeling a lot better than she
Mm.
has. Because she was really sick before she
Oh,
went to have
wow.
the surgery.
Oh, wow.
And she had to wait to have it approved.
Oh my goodness.
She's in Canada. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You can have coins they'll be a couple hundred years old and are really not worth too much. It just depends on the marks on them,
Mhm.
what how rare they are, what to look for. I'll give you an example. Right now, because pennies are they're going to quit making pennies. And
Everybody keeps saying that. How?
No.
There's so many. You have no idea how many pennies I see now every day. Like my drawer or any drawer I go in is like pennies. Like pennies. So I don't see how they're gonna run out.
They always start you with 50 pennies when you.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
here's the
Always
thing.
50 pennies when you start. Your cat
It seems like a
always
lot
has
more.
50
It's a lot more, it
pennies. It has one roll of quarters, a roll of nickels.
Oh.
It has two rolls of pennies, one roll of dimes, one roll of nickels, one
Oh.
roll of quarters, and $25 in 5 $1 bills, and I think
And there's a
it's
lot of dollar bills. In my
4
thing,
$5
there's several
bills
dollar bills.
and two $10 bills. No, I think it's 2 $10 bills. Something like that. The drawer usually starts out with $25 in it.
No, this is a lot more because I have several tons like in my drawer.
Well,
Like, I
yeah,
have-
you're probably, because you're in the city, it
Yeah.
probably starts out with 50.
Yeah. Because like I'm running out. I'm like, I have to close. I'm like, I need money. They like bring me, and they bring me
I
like
need fives. I
little
need
deaths.
five. We were always running out of fives.
Yeah, and tens. You know, I'm running out of tens. Like fives is like, but tens, I am running out of tens.
Yeah, what used to tick me off is when somebody came in, my first customer of the day, with a $100 bill.
And by the way, why are they giving me cash?
Like,
They give me
why?
cash.
You know, can you
Why?
wait at least an hour? Because I can't give you change for a
And that's the
$100
thing.
bill.
They do give, and they give me like a high bill. I'm like, because I remember my drawer in my head. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I don't have enough money in my drawer to cover
I'm
that.
like, I have to call my. I'm like, I need money. But no, they all wanted to give me $100. I had like $500 bills today.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I'm like, you don't have any. And
I
sometimes do
hope you're
ask, but give me things
checking them
smaller.
all.
Like, and
Just
the bill
imagine-
is like $20. Another bill was like $30, and they want to give me. I'm like, you really don't have anything smaller? I'm like,
I hope they
Think about this.
make sure they're real.
oh, we have. By the way, we have a machine. So we have a machine right here, and it's Coinstar. Something else, Coinstar and another company, and the dollar bill checker.
The $100 bill checker.
Yeah, but we
Wow,
also
that's
have to run it through for 50s and the new 20s, which is like all of them basically. So you have
Troy,
to run the hundreds, run the 50s, run the 20s, not the 10s though, or 5s, just like the 20s, 50s, and hundreds.
Troy, you're right about
When-
the pennies. Canadian did away with it. Like I'm thinking 3 years,
really?
4
A
years.
couple of years ago, yeah.
Wait, so Canadians don't use pennies anymore?
No.
No,
What?
here's the thing. All
I
right,
got Canadian pennies somewhere in my
What?
penny jar. I have a
Okay.
big can full of pennies.
What?
for
And I
us,
know I have a ton of Canadian pennies, nickels, dimes. Because when we went up to Canada, we kept the change, and we always stuck it in our pocket and kept what change we could. And
Right.
we were always getting. I mean, even here in the U.S., every now and then you'd get a quarter, a nickel, a dime, or some pennies from somebody that was
Oh wow.
giving you Canadian coins.
for US to make a penny, it costs almost 4 cents to make 1 penny.
To make
So-
a penny.
Someone
Like,
said that. Yeah, someone said that. That's like, yeah.
It's like
they did say that.
3.7 cents to make a penny. They have to stop making it.
Yeah.
I mean, what's going on with the government? They are 100% right. Now, I do know eventually they're going to go cashless, where cash is nothing.
Wow.
It's going to spread it. Troy, you're 100% right about Canadian pennies, and you're right. The pennies will be there. Here's the big thing. I did see here, like very recent, 2025 pennies. There's several out there that have major flaws,
Mhm.
and yeah, I need to be looking into them. Start checking that and go with keep all your. Everybody needs to see what to look for in pennies.
But we have shiny pennies, like for the longest time now. We have shiny, like brand new shiny pennies. That's why I
You
wondered
need to-
how are they gonna be getting rid of them if we have new pennies now?
No,
Well, we make them every year.
No. True.
Yeah. Doesn't take very long for them to start looking like crap.
Here-
So true. But will those be worth someday? Because someone was like, these might be worth someday. 'Cause I gave her some shiny pennies because she was really nice to me. I was like, oh, well, I'll give you some shiny pennies for you because She's like, oh, they might be worth something one day. So I don't know if that's true. I know. Is that true? Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Look at him.
That's this past Christmas. You can see a tree background.
Oh, that's cute.
That's cute. That
And
is
he calls
cute.
him her doofus dog.
Her
Oh my
doofus
God.
dog.
But
We do have dollar coins, but we don't have a lot of them. But we also have $1 coins. Like
I'm telling you right now,
I have never heard of a $1 coin.
you've never seen it. What?
yeah.
You've never seen one, Lori.
I don't use cash. I use my debit card
Well,
to
yeah,
pay
no,
for
yeah.
everything.
Over the
Stop.
years, I've seen a couple of them. I mean,
By
they're
the way,
big.
do you own your own business?
Huh?
Do you own your own business?
No. I work in a store.
The amount of change that passes through you,
Uh,
I'm gonna guess. I bet you Troy will say the same thing.
uh,
If you can catch change, you can make a living at looking at coins that pass through your hand every day.
wow.
There's flaws everywhere.
I bet.
There's dollar bills. Right now, a big thing is $2 bills.
I have seen those. I've seen them.
If you can go to the bank and find personal rolled $2 bills, and they're like $400 for 2 rolls. I think is the minimum you can get.
Yeah, but there's not too many of them floating around, though. That's the thing. There's not too many of them floating around.
Right, but there's flaws in a lot of them, and if
Really?
you can find them, yep.
No.
If you can find them and see what's in there, basically, I mean, if you've got money, if you just buy a roll, I got a text. All right.
Yeah.
You buy a roll. If it's a roll of coins, search for the coin. If there's nothing, then just take that coin, bring it back to the bank, and get another roll. I mean, exchange out. You're not losing money. If you're good
Right.
with the bank, they know what you're doing. But you do not want bank rolled money. You want money that's personally rolled from a person. They call it a certain category. I can't remember what it is, but when I
Like I'm rolling my pennies, like my whatever. I'm rolling my own money, like that.
I guarantee I would want to buy your rolls exactly what you have into them. 100%.
I might give you a flawed coin, and I wouldn't know it. Then I'd be mad. I'd be so pissed.
And if I found a coin, if it was a 5 cents,
Right.
I would put that another 5 cents and know it's good to put back in the coin, bring it back to the bank, and I just made that coin could be $5 or $40. It just depends.
Right.
And it's there to happen all the time.
I got a penny. I got a bunch of pennies. I gotta go through my pennies. I got a
People
bunch
don't know. If you buy a roll of quarters. All right, go to the bank, get a roll of quarters. You slice that open, and all you gotta do literally is to look on the edges. It's so you're looking at the edge of the roll. You got the roll.
Right.
And you look. If you see anything that's 100% like silver looking, you pull that out immediately because that's silver. But if you see coins that are like the side of them,
No, that's it.
the side of it, if it's half silver looking and half copper,
Copper.
they're clad. They're not
You've seen it, Laura, right? You've seen it.
unless there's a flaw. They call them reverse or double reverse. That means the stamps. When you see a coin, let's see.
Is it like double-headed? Is the head like double-headed or something? It looks like it's 2 heads.
No, let's see here.
I mean, I've seen ones on TV where it's like they're double. It looks like they have double heads or something.
I mean, you need to find a better coin. I'm going to try to put a coin on the camera. You can see the older coins are better. I got a bunch here. Hold on.
I got a bunch of pennies up there I gotta look through now. Okay.
Here we go. This is I haven't even looked at this yet.
Mm-hmm.
Let me put this up. Okay. Let's just say that how we can do that here. You can't
Actually,
see.
that one looks kind of messed up. I mean, from what
Yeah,
I
Lori,
can tell
dignified
already,
me.
it's kind of messed up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you? You
I see
can't.
it.
See it.
I see it. I guess.
Well, that's not good.
No, it doesn't even look like a good
Let me-
coin for
hold on.
starters.
Don't hold on. Let me try this one here. Well,
Uh-huh.
if you can see Liberty,
Uh-huh. You barely see Liberty. Like what's
Okay.
missing or what's
okay, what they say is the coin itself, when it gets printed, it's struck. If the coin is not sitting straight in its forge area and say it's turned a little bit, just a hair, it gets a double struck on the wording. So when you see Liberty, you may see a slight imprint difference in Liberty. Okay.
Okay.
And let's say, like you see the edge of the coin, the edge.
yes.
Okay. Say that edge maybe, if it was struck, my fingers. I'm trying to do this
That's
reverse.
that's fine. You're good. No, you're good.
This is normal right here. Okay. Say it's over this far and
Right.
it gets struck. So the struck is way off. It's no longer
Not centered.
It's not
center
centered.
or circle.
Uh-huh.
Those are things that you really, fine tuning.
Wow.
It's crazy.
So where did you buy that light though that you were talking about? Where did you? Is it Amazon or?
It's just Amazon. It's a coin light. It's nothing.
Oh,
It has a magnifying glass to it, light,
awesome. Wow.
and that's what I have. I'm going to say the first couple of days that I was looking at coins, I've got nickels, dimes. You got to understand when silver was introduced in coins, when it was when silver was removed from coins. There's several years with all that. I know I say all the time. You got to do research to
They're
find
probably in my drawer at the store, Chris.
I tell you what.
That's how many pennies I see. Like there's just like pennies. Like every day I have a row of pennies. Every day. I'm like, that's why I'm wondering how are they gonna run out if I keep seeing pennies like every day.
If I worked at the store like you were just saying, and you cracked open another roll of quarters.
Well, I'm not the one who cracks it open. I see it when I get into the drawer, you know.
Well, but to me, what I would do if you had time off for a second, I'd grab keep a quarter in your pocket, quarters, so you have them. Take all of the change in your hand and squeeze them together so all your quarters are lined up and down, all the way through. Okay, a stack of them, and look at them. If you see a quarter that's shiny, I'd be pulling that puppy out immediately. And because, like I said, the end of a quarter will be, you might be able to see it like this.
It'll be
You can't. It's that good. Not that good. It's not that good. Don't worry about it.
on both sides, on the front and on the back.
It'd be
And in
silver.
the middle will be copper.
It'd be copper. Those are coins that are not silver. Okay, which is 1960. I can't remember. 1964.
Oh, nice, Chris. Okay.
Yeah, 1964, Chris. On the quarters, those are silver now. But the other ones you want to look at, because there's new stuff out right now, new coins that are misprinted big time. And the sooner that everybody, us, whatever it may be, finds these quarters, you don't sell them. You hold on to them. You don't ever. The big thing, people make a big mistake. All right, because they found gold right now, I'm going to sell it right now. You just blew you blew it. No.
So should we hang on to the pennies? Because like I'm telling you, there's like brand new brand new copper pennies in the drawer every single day. Should we keep them?
No,
if we get our hands on them, should we keep them?
You have to find the flaw in all this.
Right.
Yeah. All right, and the only way you can find it, you have to do some research.
Right.
And don't go swapping out coins out of your drawer and replacing it with another coin unless you call over the supervisor and say, I found this coin
Right.
and I want to keep this coin and I want to put I have a coin to replace it with
But
and
no, I would
swap
do
it
that.
in the
Yeah.
drawer.
I would.
Yeah, totally.
He would.
Because if you don't do that, they're gonna have you on camera
Exactly. There
taking
are
something
cameras.
out of your drawer and putting it
No,
in
there's
your
cameras
pocket.
everywhere. That store is loaded with but no sound.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's no. I'm so annoyed with that. But anyway, but no, it is loaded with cameras. You can't get over.
I know that.
Yeah.
I was a cashier for
Right.
years. I know all about it.
Oh God. Ay.
You
I
would put,
see everything that you do.
Yeah. Literally.
if you find a quarter that's silver, I would lay all the coins on the desk because you know they got cameras. Pull that quarter out.
Mm.
If you can show you got it, put another quarter in place of it. Move that quarter over to the right so they
Wow.
see. But maybe talk to your bosses about what you did.
Call the
Right,
supervisor.
right.
Tell the supervisor I want this quarter
But
and I'm going to swap it for one that I have in my pocket. And they will let you do it.
Yeah. I gotta let him. That's true.
Because as long as it's a real quarter, you know,
Real
they're
quarter,
just
yeah.
going to look it up. They'll look at it to make sure it's a real quarter.
Right.
And say, I want to take this quarter and I want to put my quarter in there.
All right. Well,
And
if
they'll
I come
probably
across a
ask you
quarter,
why,
that's weird.
and you'll say, well, there's something on here that looks like it might be a collectible.
Right. Yeah. True.
See, it's not just quarters and change, it's bills also.
Yeah.
So that I wouldn't know anything about that. That's why we have to check them. We got to check the $100 bills, the $50 bills.
You can have
Really? You
overstruck.
have to check them? I'm like, yes.
You can have overstruck bills too.
Yeah.
Just
Sometimes they're
common
annoyed
coins.
that I have to check them. I'm like, I have to. I get the machine. I gotta check to make sure that you didn't make them. Like, I make that kind of a joke and then they laugh. But like, no, I gotta check it. I gotta put it through. Ugh.
Well, there's bills out there that are, I guess you'd call them misstruck, but also there's bills, when you look at the serial number, it could be like, just going to give you an example. And I know that's not right, but say like it's like 1, 2, 3, and then it could be another 3, 4, 5, and then 5, 6. They call it a try something because there's 3 numbers close together that are the same. I forgot what they're called. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'm learning the bill thing. And then it could be like, I'm just going to give you an example too, because make it real simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it'd be like, maybe say like 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, the rest of the number. Those bills can be valuable if they're a clean looking bill. You have to research on all the bills. Changing bills, you have to do it. To me, the thing you're into, I mean, if your business is very busy all the time,
It's very busy. Like it's literally very busy every day.
Chris, did you say what Ace said?
Chris, 2 quarters is 25, 25. Okay. Oh boy.
The pennies are coming out 2025. 2026 is supposed to be the last year. I don't know when for the pennies to come out. So to me, if anybody ever comes across 2026s, I would be inspecting them majorly. I would actually put every 2026 penny that I ever got, put them aside, and just wait and hold on to them.
Well, how long should we? Well, actually, that's Serena's question. How long would it take before the pennies are out of circulation? Since some of them are, some people are hoarding pennies.
Well, you can hoard them, but are they worth anything? They're not worth nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Serena, you'd have to check your pennies, honestly.
They're worth, I mean, believe it or not, I mean, I'm just going to say this, that if you have pennies that are mistruck, I mean, it depends on how rare it happens. I'm just going to say a penny could be worth maybe $15 to $20, maybe.
Oh.
If you can come
Oh,
across.
even today? You mean even today it would be worth $15 or $20?
Oh, yeah, because it's a misplay. It's a failure of them catching some.
Yeah.
But when it comes 2026, I guarantee that's the last year. Last year they said, I am going to hold every penny.
Really?
Not
So by next year, we're not going to have any more
Not because
pennies.
they're going to be valuable because of the year, because there could be a flaw in them that I can't catch, and I'm going to look at every 2026 that's in my hand to see if I have that flaw, because that is going to be the last year of a penny being struck in 2026. If there's a flaw, that penny is going to be more valuable than a one with the same flaw in it like a couple years earlier. So
The last year.
yeah, because it's the last year. There's so many. I'm not even an expert in it at all, but
You sound like you're the.
I'm not. I'm not, because there's so many. By far, guys, believe me, don't listen to me. Stop.
No, it sounds
telling
good.
you-
No, you're fine. Yeah.
What things I have seen and done, and I know probably Chris knows it too, the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
that there are flaws out there in coins that can be found.
And collectors will pay through the nose for them.
Exactly. I mean, the quarters that I just grabbed out of this up here.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
See, that's my penny jar. That's like
4 quarters. There may be
pennies.
1 to 2. I don't know. There could be 1 or 2, but if there's 1 or 2, that could be, I don't know, $15, $20 or $30 in this container. I
Wait,
mean,
are they melting pennies? That's what
No,
Lori's
this is
saying.
what-
They're melting. They're
this is what-
melting the pennies down.
this is all quarters right here.
Uh-huh.
I've got quarter jars. This is small. This is actually hold my camera still.
Wow.
So
But are
doesn't
they melting the pennies though? Because Lori was wondering if they're melting the
You
pennies. Well, she's
can't
saying they're
melt.
melting.
it's against the law to melt your coins. You can't melt
Yeah,
coins.
you can't melt coins. That's a federal offense.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So why are they doing it then? Why are they melting the pennies?
They have the power. They're the government.
Oh, geez. Oh, my
Silly.
God. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But
you
is she
can't
saying that they're
coins.
melting the pennies?
They're gonna confiscate all the pennies.
Wow.
As the banks collect them from customers, they will eventually
Eventually get rid of them.
Right.
they'll have to send them to the government, and the government will compensate them whatever they're worth,
Right.
and the government will take them and destroy them,
Right.
probably melt them down. And
It's now when you get wheat pennies, you get pennies that are back from 1982 and older. They're copper. People think, all right, I'll melt down the pennies. You can't do that.
Mm-mm.
You
no,
have to have a license, I believe, to melt down copper,
Oh.
silver, all that when you produce a bar of whatever it is.
Oh wow.
So, and the thing is, you spend more time melting a copper penny down
Mm-hmm.
than it's worth.
yeah,
So,
you spend more in the fuel to do it.
right.
Yeah.
The thing is to take a look at those pennies, see if there's a flaw in those pennies.
The steel penny. Wow.
That's the
Uh-huh.
big. I've got, I don't know. I've got a big pail of wheat pennies, a big pail. I need to go through.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't have to look all that.
Wait. How big is you? How many pennies you have? A what? A big what?
I have a pot of pennies. I've got dimes and nickels and
goodness.
quarters.
I don't know. I was like, we got a couple.
Whenever I have change, I don't ever use it. I throw it in a bucket. That's the way. it-
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Chris.
Yeah.
He's sleeping.
Serena has asked you a question. Have you ever
Yes,
used
Serena.
the Acorns app to make investments?
No.
No.
Sorry, I'm a little busy.
I figured you were.
Yeah, that's what I figured. He's checking out the weather. No, I
Ace
use,
says my dad collected a $1, got a steel penny and more. Steel, STEEL. Oh, steel pennies. Oh yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
that was during World War II.
Oh, okay, Ace.
They were making pennies out of steel.
Okay.
There is, and I'm not too sure when. I'm looking. Somebody just messaged me. I can't remember when. I'm gonna say it's 1943 steel penny. I think, and please don't hold me to it, but I think the 1943 steel penny that is not marked like who made it, Denver or whatever, not stamped.
Yeah.
I think they're worth a lot more money than everybody can think.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's marked. I was going to say they got to be marked a D mark, but I think I'm 100% wrong. I think it's not marked.
I'm not positive on that. I thought it was D-Mark.
It could be because there's only like, I'm just going to say, I've been a while since I looked at it. I'm just saying there's like 100 known of being either, they are steel, and it is time, 1943, but I cannot remember if it's marked or non-marked. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's with the Denver mark.
Is it? Okay.
I think so. Yeah, I know, because my hubby is always looking through the pennies. He's always looking through any coins,
Right.
looking for buffalo heads, or we used to have buffalo head nickels all the time when we were kids.
Oh, wow. Oh, good night,
And
Lori.
now
See
you can't
later.
find any.
Sorry, Lori's going to bed. Good night, Lori. Feel better.
Good night, Lori.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, thanks for popping in. Thank you.
Good night.
Feel better, Lori.
Yeah, and she's over on the west coast of Canada.
Oh, wow. She's way out
Yeah,
there.
she's in Colombia.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, that's
Now everything
British Columbia.
British, BC. Okay.
everything I'm talking about, change and pennies and everything, you all need to do your own research.
Mm-mm.
I know I'm not exactly 100% right about a bunch of stuff, but I know enough to know.
Well, you seem very educated, Tony, in this.
I'm not.
That's good. No, that's good. Are you kidding? That's great.
I'm not, but I know enough to keep looking. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean, I could be wrong about different things. I could be wrong about melting things down,
Mhm.
but I know it's against the law to melt.
Oh,
coin.
yeah. You
Yeah.
can't melt coins. You get
Can't-
caught melting coins and you're in deep doo-doo.
Well, apparently they're melting them in Canada, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, don't be saying nothing about it. But anyway,
No, yeah,
The
exactly,
government can do it, but
The
people
government,
cannot.
yeah.
Citizens,
Right.
regular
There's a
Joe
difference.
Schmuck citizen can't do it.
True, yes. Government can do it. True, yes.
believe it or not, there's a lot of YouTube channels that talk about money change, dollar bills. I actually follow 3 of them on the internet, and what to keep an eye on and everything on your change, and you just got to go through. That's why I got my light to look at stuff.
Did it cost a lot? Like, was it like $20-$30 or something for that light?
Oh yeah, it's cheap. I
Oh, yes, yeah.
think it was less than 20, maybe
Oh, that's not bad.
15 or something. Yeah, it's not much. It's just a regular circle light. Yeah,
Does it have a magnifying
Is it
glass?
like the?
I'm gonna try that.
Wait, did I say it's like Chris's? Look. Yes!
Oh, it's a magnifying glass. Yeah, I know. what you
Yes.
mean.
Just like Chris.
Yeah,
But that's what it is. Ooh, that's bright.
Yep.
Yes.
Jerry wants to get one of those. I
Oh my
should
gosh.
get him one.
Guys. Actually, Chris, why is it you're heavy? His light's so heavy.
It's not heavy. It's awkward now, but
No, but look,
because
Chris's light, it looks like it's like heavy.
Chris's is attached to something.
he has the same, basically the same thing. But I
Yeah.
also, because I want to really fine tune, I
Oh,
also have this that I put in front of it.
Okay. Yeah, but look, Chris is like a little.
Makes it magnify even more.
Chris, don't do that no more. You're done.
Chris is. Oh my god. Oh Lord. But I bet he can see real good with that. I mean, if he was really looking at something, I bet it really shows up quite well. I'm sure.
I'm going to tell you right now, with
We have
you being
magnifying glass.
the way where you can look at change somehow or another. I'm telling you.
So yours is So yours is a lot. It's like Chris's, but thinner. I'm asking. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we probably got about the same thing.
Probably the same, yeah. It's
Ah,
very
okay.
similar.
Mm-mm.
Only Chris's, I think, is mounted on the side of his desk or on the side of the wall or something.
Maybe that's why it looks bigger. I guess. I don't know.
Actually, mine can be mounted also,
Mhm.
but I have mine moving around because the desk I have, it's
Mhm.
hard to, when I'm looking at stuff, I need to move this thing around to where I can use it. I've got a weird desk that I have. So
Okay.
mine is able to mount on the ground. I'll mount to the table also. I just don't use it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow. Oh, that's very interesting.
Right,
I feel
Troy.
like I've been educated now.
Troy, you're 100% right. People that will take a coin, and like I remember going to Vegas, and you used to be able to restrike a coin to mean something else, a necklace or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Legitly, that is
Oh,
illegal. You're not supposed
Wait,
to
yeah,
do it.
is
that's
Ace going to bed?
illegal.
Oh no, Ace was saying goodnight to the other Laurie. So I was like, wait, is Ace leaving? No, but she's saying.
No, she's saying goodnight to
Goodnight to
Laurie
the-
from
Right.
off.
Okay. I was like, wait, Ace is leaving. Hold on.
Everybody knows that Elon Musk is autistic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think so. I've heard that.
That's no secret.
That's not.
You
You know,
just learned
everybody
today.
knows.
You didn't know that? You're probably the only person in the
I
world
know.
that doesn't know that.
I love the guy. Bring it on.
Oh my god, I found that out a long time. I was like, okay, well that makes sense why he acts the way he does, but yeah, no, he's
Yeah,
very autistic,
exactly.
yes.
That's exactly what it is, Troy.
That's
It's
what it
called
is.
defacing monetary. It's defacing federal currency is against the law.
Yep.
It's a
100%.
federal crime.
Yep.
I have no idea who Unique Prepping is.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, unique is Zach part of the unique prepping? Is Zach unique prepping or is that I don't know.
I
Yeah,
think
I'm
that's what
confused.
she's saying. His
Okay.
name is Zach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never heard of him, so I have no
Yeah, I
idea.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
That's like that science guy? He used the computer for his voice too. What's his name? Oh my god, what's his name? Oh,
The dead guy?
yes, the dead guy. The dead guy. Yeah, what's his? Oh my god.
Oh, you had to
Yes!
ask.
Oh god, what is his name?
Og.
He was on Big Bang Theory once. He was on Big Bang Theory one time. Oh my goodness. Oh, what is his name?
Oh, jeez.
I know. Come on, man.
It's like I
Gentlemen.
know it like I know my own name,
Right,
but
exactly.
I can't think of it.
Chris.
Yeah, help us.
Bill Nye.
What was the scientist with cerebral palsy
Come
that
on, what is his
ended
name?
up in
The
a
dead guy.
wheelchair and he
Yeah,
couldn't
he
talk?
he couldn't
Yeah.
talk whatsoever. He had the computer to talk for him.
He's been gone like 20, 30 years.
Exactly. Yes.
Uh,
Exactly. Still, everybody
about
knows him. Though.
10 or
Everybody
15.
knows him. He was on Big Bang Theory at the
Yeah, it's
Wow,
not
he was still
Einstein.
here. No,
Einstein,
no.
20 or 30 years he's been gone, but not this guy.
It's
This
not
guy is
Einstein.
gone.
No, it's
Oh,
no,
jeez.
Einstein could walk.
Stephen Hawking.
Yes,
That's him.
yes. Stephen Hawking. Thank you. Oh my God.
Yes, Stephen Hawking.
Oh,
I heard your brain say that.
Yes, I know. Me too. I'm like, why is my brain not saying Stephen Hawking? And he was on the Big Bang Theory, so I'm like, oh.
Stephen Hawking.
Yes, thank you. So yes, so yeah, I guess he was like him or this person that
All of a sudden, Steve jumped into my head, and I'm Stephen. Oh, Stephen Hawking.
that's sad. Oh my, he was on my favorite show. I'm like, I still couldn't think of it. Ugh, jeez. Anyway, but okay. Yeah, no, I wondered too. Oh boy. No, well, Chris is with the weather. He's trying, because he's out there
Yep.
checking out the weather. So Chris is not talking. He's just looking at the weather.
Hello, Chris. He doesn't hear none of them.
I'm sorry. What?
Chris,
Yes.
Chris.
we've been holding conversation for you for like 10 minutes. You're missing it.
Well, I apologize, but the weather is getting severe down by my grandkids, so I'm really kind of concentrating on that.
Uh-oh.
So
There you go.
They're up.
Where are
Wait,
they
what are they saying right now? Like about how close is it or what's going on that's by your grandkids?
it's knocking on their door.
Are they down in Texas?
Yes, sir.
Are they by Houston? Because that's where my uncle is right now in his family. Is it by Houston?
No. No.
Oh, okay.
No, ma'am. They're in North Texas.
No,
Hey, man.
I guess is it coming? So it must be coming down. So was it going on from the Midwest, and then it's just coming down that way?
It's coming out of Oklahoma and going south.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, no, it doesn't sound good. Yeah, no, it doesn't sound good
and
at all.
so,
Did you call? Did you? Oh, it's probably too late to call them. I say, did you call them?
if it gets too severe, I will make phone calls.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I apologize. Maybe I should bounce out and let somebody else come up on panel.
I don't think anybody else is
No, what else is? We're just all here hanging out.
coming up.
Sorry, Chris.
Tony, did you know that Elon Musk is autistic?
Yeah.
Everybody in the world
Everybody
knows
knows.
Elon Musk
Everybody
is
knows.
autistic.
Like, who doesn't know?
Chris, I see what you're talking about.
From Zach. Zach who? Zach was CP.
That's the guy that she was talking about
that's the
before.
guy. Yes, that's the guy. Yes. So Posey. Right. Yeah. That's no. That's been out for
cerebral palsy.
Yeah, no, Zach. But I mean, Elon.
I had
that's been
a friend
out
that had cerebral
forever.
palsy when I was a kid. Kid I went to school with. He was in a wheelchair.
I absolutely love Elon. Everything he's done.
Wow. So they discussed that.
Well, there's a few things he does that I'm not too keen.
Me too. Yeah, same here.
Well,
Lori.
here's the deal.
Same here, Lori.
If you're going to, Doge is there to find. Lord, I don't want to strike your channel, but
Yeah, if we talk about that kind of stuff,
Yeah,
we'll
exactly.
probably
Yeah.
get.
It's
I'm
like,
gonna leave
choose
it
your
alone.
words wisely.
I'm gonna get banned
I know. Yeah,
I
choose
don't
your
want to do
words
that. So I'll
wisely.
leave it alone.
if they hear me, if they hear my opinions.
Oh yeah, I hear you, Lori. Believe me, I hear you. Trust me.
I know, trust me.
I know.
Elon is okay in my book as far as the DOGE.
Yeah.
Miss
He's
Lori,
doing a very good job. Yes, dear.
Miss Lori, here's my opinion of Elon Musk.
Right. Oh my
And
god.
that's really what I think about him.
No, I get it.
Glad that you shared that with
Thank
us.
you, Chris. I'm
Thank
very
you.
glad you shared that with us. I'm very, very. Oh my god!
And
And I
if you
hate to
didn't
say, if
get
I was
that,
in one of his not the truck, but the non-truck vehicle I was in for the Uber. Anyway,
I
and
got
if you,
two boots, Em.
and if you
Know what
didn't
I mean?
get that, rewash it again.
oh my god! I was just like, I kind of look. I mean, I get it. I see it drives by itself. I mean, he didn't drive us by. Thank God, he didn't like drive us by itself. But I was just like, oh my gosh.
Serena, you might need to turn up your hearing
Ace, I
aid.
got you. Yeah, I'll join you with your 2 boots, Ace. Believe me, we'll have 4 boots. There you go.
These boots are made
Made
for
for walking,
walking,
that's right.
and that's just what
That's what
they'll
we'll
do.
do, that's right. These, I was like,
One of these days, these
Daisy's
boots
boots
are
are gonna
gonna walk
walk
all the
all
way.
over you. Exactly.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get going. It is
Yeah, no, it's already like exactly. It's like 2:15
It
already.
is 2:15,
Yeah,
almost
exactly. It is
2:14.
2:14 exactly.
Yeah, and I'm going to bounce too, so I can pay more
All right,
attention
guys.
to
So why
that.
don't we all? Yeah, we're all gonna say goodnight. So
Okay.
nice talking with you, Tony. Finally. Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
Good night, Ace.
Good
Good
night.
night,
Good night,
everyone.
everybody. Chat. Good night, Ace. Good night, Serena. Good night, Tony. Good night, Lori. Good night, Chris.
Good night, Emily.
All right, good
Nice to
night.
see you. Good night, Chris. God bless.
Yeah, God bless everybody.
Trying to figure out how to get out of here.
And
Hit the end stream up at the top
or
right
leave.
corner,
Or
I
hit
think.
leave. There's
Leave.
leave at the bottom. There's leave. Yeah, down at the bottom, right hand bottom.
Oh, is it down in the bottom?
Yeah, down
Okay.
the bottom. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Have a good
All
night.
right, guys. See you later.
Good night, Tony.
Good night,
Thanks for coming
Tony.
up.
Good night, Chris. Good night, Lori.
Bye.
Again. See you
Good
later. Ace, good
one.
night. Talk to you later.
Give Angie a kiss and a big hug for me. Good night, Em. You disappeared in a hurry, too. Yeah, I think so. We're going because it's 2:15 in the morning and I am tired. It's very, very late. Good night, everybody in chat. I love you all 8 of you that are out there. And I really appreciate you guys coming and spending some time with this goofball. And I will, I'll probably be, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be around too much, excuse me, during the week because I'm probably going to be doing more rearranging the furniture. And when you start rearranging furniture, sometimes you find things that you don't want to find and things that you need to clean out. And I want to go through a lot of stuff because we have got so much stuff in this house that needs to be gone through. And some of it needs to be thrown out. Some of it needs to be donated. I got to go through it all. And it's going to take me a long time. Yes, I saw them about 5 times at least in the past week. I saw them, Serena. Trust me, I saw them. My hearing aid is set to a certain volume. It doesn't have any volume control. Well, maybe you need one that does have a volume control. Then maybe you could hear. You might want to ask your doctor. Anyway, I have to go to sleep. I am so tired. I really am. Even though I wasn't physically working too well, I did a little laundry and I unloaded the dishwasher. Yeah, okay, Ace. You got it. I'll be right there. as soon as I'm done. It might take me a while. Trust me, if I was lived anywhere near you, I would gladly come and help you. Yes, good night, Troy. Good night, everybody. I'm telling you, I love you guys so much. Mickey, everybody else that stopped in, Lauren, everybody. I love you all. And I am going to say good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. I gotta go. I love you all. God bless you all. And stay safe. Love you too, Troy. Absolutely. Good night, Ace. I am gonna go now. I love you.